All right, we are live. Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. Why do I still have music going? Never mind.
Because the second's behind, right?
Oh, shoot. Let me fix that for you, too. I forgot about that.
Okay,
You keep doing your thing.
Okay, wouldn't be Dragons in the Dining Room without technical difficulties.
It's not a difficulty. I just forgot to eat something.
It's Joe difficulties.
No, that's a little different. Not much, but a little. Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. DMLoxy presiding. Thanks for joining us this evening. Hey, Krabby.
Hey,
Hey, Football Chick.
And Mr.
Oh, hey, Dr. Leach.
And Mr. Dr. Leach.
Mr.
Oh,
Dr.
shoot.
Leach.
Hi, Vistra. Haven't seen you in chat in a while.
Dr. Leach had the most epic thing happen, and I have to give it a shout out because I can't not.
And
Sikazar. Hey, Sikazar.
Hi.
Wish you were here. We were fighting an Arcanoloth this morning, and the Arcanoloth was running around snapping collars on party members. Aramil ended up getting collared. Our half-orc barbarian got collared. And he went to collar Loxlies, who of course avoided it. She cheated. She had a ring of evasion. But Dr. Leach went, hey, do I still have that collar from way back when? And used telekinesis to collar the Arcanoloth.
That's pretty
And
epic.
it was kind of epic. And it's one of my favorite game moments that's ever happened, so I had to give it a shout out.
Can I toss out what just got added?
Yes. Thaco, I'm actually going to let you do that while I make two more quick notes here.
Alright, so for everybody in chat and going forward,
Woo!
there are 3 new items that you can redeem for interacting with the stream that just got added today. We have, to go over the originals, we have the Give Nat 20, the No Nat 1, and the Give Nat Fireball. We also have, as of today, Give DM Advantage,
Woo! Throw that out there, please.
Player Disadvantage, and Magic Burst. And Magic Burst is one that I have been waiting to add for a while since it got brought up. When you fire that one off, the next spell that is cast will have a random effect added to it from a list of 10,000 different effects, and Sikazilla is already sucking up to the DM.
You might have advantage on one of your future turns. Just saying.
So
Thank you.
feel free to play around. There, Magic Burst. Magic Burst has just been...
Oh gosh. Really? Who did that? Miss Fatal. I'm like, these sounds, I don't recognize these sounds.
And Krabby, you're not wrong.
Alright, Magic Burst.
Alright, so when the next spell is cast, I have...
Oh, they're all
And
getting
there is
fired.
now a disadvantage for the first player to roll.
I love the animations for those. They are amazing.
So wait, so disadvantage
For a
does,
player.
but the sound was.
The horn that kind of drops up.
That is awesome.
Also, I love the Christmas lights, Thaco.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
You did really well with that. Thaco has done all of our I just lost the word for it.
No, advantage does not combine with Fireball.
Why not? We'll talk. All the
And
Wait, it's a DM roll, and the DM has advantage, so I get to roll
and
twice.
no nat 1.
So I get to roll 3 times.
Because we are in combat.
Yes.
Oh,
We
shoot.
won-
Alright, so everything has been popped today.
Oh my god.
You know, you
Oh
give him a new shiny and they have to play with it.
my gosh. Well, yeah. Alright, that's a 1. That's a 1.
And you're using your advantage on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am using my advantage on the fireball because I love fireball. And a 1.
All right.
I
no
was
fireball.
so excited for that. Oh my goodness sakes.
That's all right. We can change that, Miss Fatal. I mean, I can put you down to 0 if you want.
Aww. No. You leave her the points. She's got points with me anyway.
All right. So let's get back to the DM. I will not take your points away. I promise. I'm just picking on you because I can, but I have to be nice because Dom is being super nice to me.
What?
No more cheers.
Yay,
All the
Roars.
cheers.
Aw, thanks, Seekazilla.
Yeah.
Thank you,
The
Steve.
dragon bought Roar's back, so. Oh, that was all the stuff.
Oh,
I am
fine.
almost done. Also, thank you, Aaron, for making wassail. It is amazing.
It is amazing.
We are drinking it. We're going to be drinking it all night long.
You can be my other sexy lady, Seekazilla.
Wait, what?
Oh, hi.
Wait. Do we have to fight over Seekazilla now?
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad you understand that I had dibs.
Oh.
I brought him into this circle.
Oh. And for
Oh,
Thank you, Granny.
Krabby. We
Thank
love you,
you,
Krabby.
let me know if these are seen on stream.
A little bit that way. Yeah.
And for the random roll, we have special dice for it now, so even more dices because all the clickety clacks.
Okay.
We just had 5 guys.
Ooh,
Wow.
5 Guys burgers.
Oh.
I thought they were a cannibal on
I
it.
was like,
Heyo.
what did you eat?
I mean, that would technically be low carb.
Wait, what did I miss? Did you just ask if cannibalism was low carb?
Is cannibalism keto friendly? I mean,
You know, Allie and her mom were in chat. We couldn't get the answers.
oh, good
Why don't
God.
you have nice things on your stream? Well, first of all. Alright, so I did give the players, because last Nerevis was such an absolute amazing,
Crazy
crazy.
lady.
You guys unplug the little seat warmer thing?
Well, Miss Fatal says cannibalism is keto.
I know where you sleep, Zacko.
Oh dear.
Where's
I don't know what's going on with the chair.
Where's the?
Plug-in thing?
Yeah,
Like directly underneath your toes.
underneath my toes. How did it get over there? Please hold me. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna plug it in there. Sorry, DM's loading, but like there's a heated cushion that vibrates, and I'm definitely gonna have that on my back all night.
On her back.
Where else would I put it? Bard in the north.
Akathor is going to go hang out at the Temple of Lyra, so.
Oh, jeez.
You get a workout there.
I don't even need to DM tonight. I can just be like, yeah, I got this. Under your toes, right? My toe is considerably better, but my one pinky toe has no nail anymore.
She drilled whatever it was she kicked hard.
Oh.
The
That was a
shelves.
perfect break.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was amazing. I wish it had been board break.
Yeah.
So we're-
I am actually going to.
Well,
Oh, geez, what am I going to do with Akathor? Akathor is going to go to the temple. We're just going to say that for shiggles to make life easier.
Okay.
So in that case, we will do. I gave the players the option to, since we were only one round into combat, to restart combat because it was not going in their favor.
That's not why.
Well, don't you speak for me. This is northern Minnesota, don't you know? And a woman can speak for herself and bury the man afterwards if you don't listen. Besides,
So-
I got leverage right over there. I can just be like, smack him and she'll be
Ooh.
So when we last left off, do you guys want to give a quick rundown of what happened? I did redraw the combat map as well.
I was gonna say it does look different.
We decided to go find William Cuthbert. I said I'd love to try one of the challenges so that the party can get used to combat and get a little bit more cohesion and give us a reason to meet up with William Cuthbert. And then we got into combat, but it didn't last very long because people blew up our stream with cheers and bits and donations.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good summation.
Summization.
Yeah, summation.
Let me explain. No, let me stop.
Which is really funny, ironically, because I had to leave a lead in, and one of my Friday morning players found a very dusty, dirty silver coin with open gates and crossed keys hidden somewhere.
Oh.
Hey!
Cheers!
More cheers! Alright, I'm gonna have you guys take one of the cats off the board. Since you guys are down to 3 instead of 4, I'm gonna have you start with 2. Oh my god!
Ah, the corgis.
Wiggle
butts.
All
All the little butts.
Sparkles. Hey, Weezy.
What's up, Weezy?
Hey, There's actually a Facebook group called Disapproving Corgis, and it's nothing but pictures of corgis with disapproving looks on their faces, and it makes my life a better place.
They need
It
to have
truly
another
does.
Facebook page which is just wiggle butts.
I'm sure there's one out there. I said I found it. Alright, so you guys remember what you're doing in this temple?
Yeah, we're getting into a fight.
Yes.
Should we start at one end and
Yep, you guys can place yourselves anywhere you want at one end. The 2 creatures are going to be at the opposing end. And William Cuthbert is just off to the side nearest me. And he had given you guys marks on your right hand and said, you know, if you fall in battle, raise your hand or just simply will it. Sparks will fly up, I'll come get you. If you lose the hand or the arm, I'll come get you automatically. As at that point, you're unable to send up the sparks.
sorry?
He's a very, you get the sense that he's a very, very pragmatic fellow.
We really don't have anything that screams William Cuthbert.
Just grab anything for now. Or we can use a D6 and tell Ben that we use a D6 to represent his character. He'll love that.
I can do that.
He'll love that.
As a matter of fact, he can be the special D6 that was donated from Dulucon.
Ooh. He loves it when we use dice instead of minis to represent characters in place. Loves it.
Right there.
Something tells me she's not being truthful.
Oh, I'm lying.
Nope, that's
Hardcore.
That's
Hold on, and I got this.
Are you?
I am.
Yes! And roll initiative.
Well, it's about the same as the roll last. Maybe
Nope.
last.
That didn't work.
Aw, isn't she though, Big Wheezy? All right.
Well, Krabby got better than I did.
Woo, Marisa, what did you get?
9.
Oh.
Thank you, Big Weezy.
And oh my gosh, I almost said Hockadin. Wow, wrong campaign, twice removed. Roget.
Roll, that would be a 10.
Oh.
Ooh, do it again.
Eric.
I used the disadvantage. And I got a 13.
Will you grab me a wet rag for this, sweetie? Because I'm going to need it. And then... Oh, actually, no I'm not. It's okay. Never mind, I don't need it.
Doesn't matter, I still need one for this.
I got smart.
That's one burger.
Hmm?
That's why I married her. Because she got smarts.
Is that the only reason? Tell me more.
The most important reason.
This holds back comments. All right. So Eric, you got 13. Rogith 10. Parisa 9. And at first you only see 2 enemies coming across.
These are 5-foot squares, correct?
Yes, these are 5-foot squares. The one is a hound, if you will, but its eyes are flickering green. It has this black purple glow to it, and it appears to be skeletal. As it moves and turns, you can see through it, almost like it's that darkly colored glass, but you can see the bones within it.
Hey, go!
Oh, hi!
Hi, Mama Agathor.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot of stuff going on in chat. I'm trying. I'm really sorry.
Yes. Mama Sikazilla or Mama Agathor? Which one is more appropriate?
I don't know. I said hi this morning, but it was a super quick hi, so I don't know if I get any credit for that. Alright, and that thing is... Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, Eric, is your...
Good night, Miss Fatal Pillow.
Bye, Miss
night.
Fatal
Have a good
Pillow.
night at work. Be safe.
Now, are these down? Are these divots in the ground? Or are
No, they are
rises?
up. They are right. They are walls that are 5 foot high and 15 foot wide. They have slits in the center that are 3 foot, so in case there's any shorter competitors, they can see over the rise. Starting things off with the highest initiative, Eric.
Did I really get the highest initiative?
For this round, you did.
So, with that, I am going to run up to the crenellated area.
Oh, cheers.
Yay!
Aw.
More doggos.
Aww.
And I am going to roll to hit. Now, the two
We
critters that I
love you,
see.
Allie. The 2 critters, one is that glassy looking hound, but as it turns sideways, as it's pacing back and forth, you can see through it
It's
and
translucent.
see the outline of a skeleton within. You feel like this is your kind of target.
And
You very much get the undead sense. The other one is a lynx. It appears to be a kitty lynx, but its fur is silvery and there's this fog that rolls off
wispy.
it, and it's silver, and it's... You really want to touch it.
What kind of a lynx is it again?
The kitty lynx.
I love you.
Aw, thanks, Ikazilla.
Ooh. Holy buckets.
thank you, Evil Pucker.
I want an eyeball.
Well,
I'm sure it's trainable roll animal handling.
I will later. I rolled to hit the thing with sharpshooter. The wolf with sharpshooter.
Okay.
And I rolled a -2. Did I hit?
Remind chat what sharpshooter is, and just make sure you give me a heads up before you do sharpshooter so I can be aware.
Sharpshooter gives me a -5 to hit, but +10 to damage.
Perfect. No, unfortunately, as you go to pull the arrow from your quiver, you get halfway there and they went, we didn't say go. I can't think of anything else with a -2 without, like, severely being detrimental.
You technically can't roll a negative.
You can if the DM says you can. I don't know, I've seen some negative charisma passes happen. You from Tennessee are the only 10 I see. That's a -2.
And then I'm going to duck down,
Alright,
kneel down, stand behind the wall.
perfect. The fight is indeed started. Rogan.
Using cunning action though, using cunning action though, I'm going to hide,
You may do so.
and that is a hide. That would be a 24 stealth roll.
nice.
That didn't work.
Parisa and and Rogith, you watch Eric sneak up, go to fire, then he gets the signal and he ducks behind the wall. And even though you can see him, where he ducked behind this wall, it's as if he just blended with the shadows. If you've ever played Tomb Raider, it's where she goes against the wall and all of a sudden there's just vines there. Rogith, you are up, followed by Parisa.
Quick, I need a bard. Somebody start playing the Pink Panther theme. I'm wondering if Ben's going to delete me from his contact list now.
You didn't blame me, right?
No, I said William Cuthbert, the amazing D6.
I'm going to move up and hold my action.
Alright, and what is your trigger?
Them attacking me.
Okay.
Specifically, probably the wolf attacking me.
So noted. Parisa, you are up as both these critters rolled absolute horse hockey for their initiative in this round.
Let's see here. 5, 15, 20, 30, and 5, 10, 15.
I reach out and pinch your butt.
I'm 10 feet away. You can't do that.
Stendor.
Stretch.
I am going to summon my bow. Share you.
Yay! And you guys watch this, and I don't think they've seen it yet. Agathor's been the only one to see it.
I believe that is, well,
Not summoning it, they've seen it.
That's
but
right. Yep.
You guys watch as Parisa stands there, and it looks like she has some green bit of leaf or something in her hand. And she calls out a word, and this bow springs out of her arm, or not out of her arm, but into her hand. And it looks like
it could be like what's his nuts from Bleach.
and it looks like it's vines. Give that butt pinch. Guess I'm watching tonight.
My Ola.
Oh jeez. All right. Yes, Parisa.
So yeah,
You can smack him. I will fully.
I am going to shoot at the lynx kitty.
For a second,
The kitty lynx?
The kitty lynx? I'm gonna shoot at her. No, because I technically have disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
If I shot you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have the specific feat for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the kitty
Which I
lynx.
Sharpshooter gives you that.
It also ignores cover unless it's full.
That is a
Lock the hit.
16 to hit.
16 to hit the lynx kitty.
Yeah. Oh, that was dumb. I was gonna do something, but I can't now. That's okay.
Why was that dumb?
Because I was gonna cast Hail of Thorns, but I forgot. But that's okay.
Next time.
Next time.
There's always next time, except when there's not next time. That is good enough to hit lynx kitty.
Woohoo! And oh my gosh.
No.
So roll your damage.
Pretty sure.
It is.
Just from the. Oh, you did? Oh, jeez.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was actually an 18 hit. I looked at the wrong number. It's been a long week. That is a 11 points of damage.
11.
Yes.
And just for the record, because inquiring minds want to know. Oh, it was your bow. Never mind.
Yep. Give that Lynxie. No.
Ooh.
No Blinksy.
And then I'm going
It's no blinksy. It's no fun.
Let's see here. I moved 15, right? Okay, so then I'm going to move the rest of my movement. 20, 30. Or 30. Yeah, that's 30. Okay. I got this. I can D&D today.
Proud of you. All right, that leads us to the enemy's turn. And the lynx kitty is going first. and it's very angered, and it is going to rush 50 feet towards Parisa. How close can it get?
Right up to her.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
And Teresa, this thing speaks to you in your native tongue.
Oh, lovely.
And it looks at you. That was unkind. You will remember me. And it,
Oh crap, it's gonna charm me and it's gonna be a pick up, set down, pick up, set down, pick up.
this is not that kind of thing.
It is not a temple cat.
And it is going to swipe at you with both of its claws.
Owie.
And if I roll a d12, that doesn't work.
No, that definitely doesn't
No
work.
one could have seen that. I could have been like, nope, that was a cocked die, re-roll it, but no, I'd be like, yeah, no, I rolled a 12.
Hey, at least that would have been max.
How's it
Right.
Does that count as a critical then?
Wait, DM has, oh no, I used my advantage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. The first one is a miss
Okay.
as it swipes at you, but the second one comes up at an angle that you just weren't expecting and hits you quite solidly.
I will climb you like a Christmas tree and beat you like
When
a
it does that, I'm going to trigger my Sentinel.
And remind me what Sentinel does?
Sentinel, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Balls! Okay. For the record, though, you do take 8 damage, Parisa.
Perfect.
Is it a crit or a 1?
A crit.
Again, I'm not needed today.
I'm gonna add smite to that. I forgot what I was rolling.
Two.
Oh, hey, as long as you're up, we get me a little bit more wassail, please. Would you kindly?
Plus 3. Yeah. So I need to do.
I was waiting for you to throw down a blue card and be like, didn't say please.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually used any of these.
No worries. I will tell you, you have an extremely. What'd you do?
Apparently it's still warm because I got a face full of wasps.
Why does it feel like it's been a really long time since we played Nerevis? It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it does. It feels like it's been a lot
So
longer. There's a glitch in the Matrix. You do have a very epic paladin sitting across from you, so if you have any questions on smites, that's her bread and butter. Now, if it was a ranger or a monk, I'd be like, you're Huckleberry. But it's not.
2d8.
That one, or that one.
Yeah, these will work. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
Did you add the full damage on top of the roll?
Oh, the 16 and then, was it 8?
Yep, so you get your full damage on a crit, and then roll for damage on top of that.
Okay, so that was the rolled damage.
Hello.
What dice did you roll?
3 die 8.
24.
So 24 plus 16.
Ooh, Daco showed me a couple things, and they look amazing.
So 40 damage altogether.
Holy Toledo, Kansas, 40? And your smite damage is what kind of damage?
Divine.
So it'd be radiant?
Mm-hmm.
Patty, kitty, warm kitty, more balls of fur.
It is warm because it's radiant.
It is warm.
I think so. Wow.
No.
Yeah.
That camera angle.
This thing yowls at you. Yeah.
You cannot do that again today, Twisted. We actually want to get through a game without her breaking down.
Wait. What camera angle?
Your camera angle.
What's wrong with my camera angle?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Nobody's complaining.
Is it crooked?
No.
Nope.
Is it my shirt again?
Yes. Like I said, nobody's complaining.
Nobody's complaining.
Nobody's complaining.
Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. I love you.
It's perfect.
I'm
You
surprised.
guys are awesome. I love you, and I'm really like.
I'm surprised you didn't catch anything when Miss Fatal Pillow was hitting on you so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I completely missed it. I was kind of focused on the critters. Not these critters. Those critters.
Oh,
Okay. So the vapor titty.
What?
Kitty.
you broke her, Twisted. You freaking broke her.
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
No, Freudian slips. You say one thing, but you mean another.
Oh my god.
Nago, do you want to TM tonight?
Oh no, I'm having too much fun on this side of the screen today.
Oh, nothing is throwing you.
All I can think of is you've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but now get ready for it.
Kitties on the titties.
Alright.
Moving on. Good work, Twisted. Hey, whose side are you on?
I know, right? That's awesome.
Right, so the
Cat did its thing.
cat clawed at Parisa twice. And as it clawed at her, Rogoth went, "Not today!" As it turns its head around and bites at you.
Just shove the weapon in its mouth.
And completely misses, as when you smite it, it goes, "Huh," and it goes in, it goes, and you hear this yowl. And you're not quite sure if this thing has a hairball, or did that just get clipped? Thanks!
Twisted activated power number 2.
Hey, Ness!
Anus.
I can't. You guys are awful!
So I'd like to recap that we restarted combat because we were so distracted last time.
And here we are again.
I said we're not doing much better this time.
We're doing better. We're gonna get through more than one round of combat tonight.
So, by the way, I'm going to interject this here.
By all means.
I will be doing a 1-year anniversary thing when we hit that. I'm going to be collecting all of these clips and just making a collection of all of our clips.
Yes! I fully agree.
Yes.
Oh.
So good.
I don't know what I'm trying.
So who's
It is Shadow Puppy's turn, and it's going to move up 30 feet.
Is it
And I believe that is not enough to get to either
is
of
it
you.
medium or large?
It is medium. And it... Oh. Oh!
She didn't read.
Hey, cool, it has a thing that I didn't know it had.
She didn't read the stat block. She just read it.
No, I did read the stat block, but I misread.
Ooh.
I switched two things. Me out of this world. Oh.
See you in a minute, Twisted.
All right, I need all three of you to make me a wisdom saving throw as the hound sits down on its haunches and howls. Alright, see you in a few minutes, Twisted. Also, quick recap for those who weren't here when stream started. We do have a couple new chat commands. They are on cooldown at the moment, but you can give the DM advantage.
Except for DM advantage, that one has a much shorter cooldown.
Oh, yes it should. I like this.
I agree with this.
I like this like Sheldon likes trains. I like this.
I agree with this, especially after last Dragon Heist.
There's also give player disadvantage. Oh, you did it. Okay, awesome. And magic burst. Oh, no spell's been cast yet. What with this might?
No, it's not a spell. It's a spell slot. It's not him casting anything.
Don't you cast divine smite?
Nope, it is not a cast. It is an ability that you have.
I would agree.
I can read it for you.
Oh, DM advantage.
Oh!
I would agree.
Thanks, Dr. Leach.
So.
Alright, so DM has advantage on our next turn. Ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with that as a spell casting. I think that's something we can discuss later.
I would agree because it does it just says you can expend a spell slot.
So you're not casting anything.
Okay.
It's a resource.
Okay. Aw, thanks, Wheezy. You're sweet. Puppy, shadow puppy, howling. Got it. What was your wisdom saves? DC 14. Made it?
Made it.
Made it?
No.
Roguth did not. Roguth, you are frightened of this hound. You think that it is the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. It is the stuff of your nightmares. You do not have to move away from it. However, you feel like attacking it would be the last thing you ever wanted to do.
Okay. I'll stick with the this kitty.
Next round of initiative.
Are you going to use your advantage for this one?
I bet Krabby can guess what I rolled.
Fireball? Yes, I am, because that was a 1. And that's a 2.
Give him the advantage.
But that was much better.
The citrus really jumps out of that.
Alright, Parisa.
Grand total of 6.
Good job.
Ooh. Roguth.
23.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty hot. Eric.
Not quite as good, but a 20.
Alright. Roguth, you are up. Eric, you are on deck. Shadow puppy, sleepy puppy, little ball of rage. Actually, I will do this and I will show chat what this shadow puppy looks like. Except I am describing it slightly more with a glassy look to it.
Ooh. That's kind of neat looking.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flank the kitty.
Okay?
And being that I don't want to attack the wolf at this point in time.
Yeah, you feel like that would be a bad idea.
Alright!
Roll again.
Why is he rolling again?
Because he has advantage.
So the first roll is a natural 20.
Again? Again.
Yeah.
I won't use my swipe this time. I'll. Sorry.
Do it.
Alright. So that's 8 plus whatever I roll. Really? 9, 10, 11. So 12 points of damage altogether.
There's no way you only did 12.
There is.
Really?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, honey. Okay.
That is also part of the reason why I suggested the max damage plus roll. Because if you rolled 2 1s, that means you did 5 damage on a crit.
Right.
What do you call a trip to the Underdark? A shadow film.
Alright, here's one for you, Krabby.
Oh, jeez.
How are Nobel Prize winners and farmers the same?
Oh.
I know.
I think I know.
I know.
I'm going to give you a chance to respond to that one before I answer it. So what's
Alright. Rogath, is that everything from you?
That's about it, being that I'm terrified of the puppy and.
Yeah, this Lynx. I'm not even gonna try and say kitty anymore. Lynx.
Down, kitty.
They're both outstanding in their field.
From there, I think that will be all.
Alrighty. Then, Eric, you are up. And the Lynx is on deck.
So with my 24 stealth roll,
Yes,
and did you get the text I sent you?
I did, and yes, I had you marked down for that.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you, Easy. I don't have many of them, but you know, when I do.
Ooh, what do you call 2 doctors? Paramedics.
Does he see through my 24?
He does not.
Okay. I'm rolling with sharpshooter again.
Alright, make sure you're at advantage as you are hidden. Or wait a minute, it would technically be normal. Because you'd have advantage from being hidden, and isn't sharpshooter...
Just
Or no, yeah, it's not a negative, it's not. Never mind.
So...
Ignore the DM, she's tired.
Does
Kitties and puppies. Right, Stoneford, that's all it is. Except for me who can't speak some days.
Why can't I math today?
I don't know, what are the numbers? I'll do it.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. And then I dip back down and hide.
Okay.
With a much lower roll this time. That would be a 10.
You're pretty sure they know where you are this time.
But I am hiding, ducking down, and scooting back.
Yep, got it. Alright, it is the Lynx's turn, and it is very not happy with you, Rogath. As it turns its attention towards you, cocks its head, and swipes at you twice with its claws. The first one is gonna be a miss. I can pretty much guarantee it. Because I think you have one of those stupid high ACs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 16 does not hit you. But the 23 does.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, the second one does hit you.
Okay.
4.
More than 1 point of damage.
Yes, very much so, more than 1 point of damage. Where are all my dice? I just rolled them, and now
The kitty stole them.
Mm-hmm.
No, they didn't. For 11 points of damage.
Well,
Then, Parisa and Rogath, you will both get an attack of opportunity as the Lynx is going to back up 10 feet.
That puts it on the wall.
It'll back up to the wall then. At least 5 feet.
If it goes straight back, it only gets 1 attack AO.
Okay.
Okay, then I will.
It's trying to move away back from them. So, I was looking. So it would go that way then.
It would, okay, then it does get 2.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
Wait, no, there's no nat 1 on the table, is there?
She used it for the net fireball.
Yep.
Damn it.
Does a
Krabby would expect nothing less than you.
Does a 15 hit?
It does. It is just enough to hit.
In that case, its speed is 0. Or no, wait. Let me double check.
And Parisa, yours missed. You got that nat 1?
Yeah.
The next attack it has on you will have advantage.
Okay.
Right, football chick? Cats do that.
Sorry, this speed I'm still learning.
That's okay. I'll give you a quick second. As Parisa and Rogath, Eric, you're more than 20 feet away, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. As you watch this fog suck in from the lynx's fur, and literally the wisps of fog go in, and the lynx roars, and this foggy metal looking metallic, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go. Metallic looking breath comes out and covers you and Rogith as soon as I know what Rogith got for his AO.
8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 9, 10, 11. And yeah, according to the Sentinel feat, when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
So it can't move from where it is.
So it can't move from where it is. Okay, go ahead and put it back. That recants that. And it is just going to try and bite at Rogith.
Okay.
Wow, you just saved yourself. And it misses with the bite.
The claw was good enough.
You are the Oriana of this campaign. That doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot, but it should.
Okay.
Well, he's a paladin, of course.
Yeah.
We don't have this problem with Alesta.
And while we're at it, she turns the page, Stormforge.
Yes. Alright, that leads us to Parisa.
Wow, really? Okay.
That hound can't roll to save its life.
I'm going to...
Oh,
Yes.
it'd actually be 2 more than that.
Okay, give it 2 more damage, honey.
Okay.
He can't math right.
Mm-hmm. Because I
That's
forgot
okay.
I had dueling.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So...
You know what I like to do? I like to add that to the damage.
It's not proficient in
I
chewing.
promise.
That way you
What
don't
does
have
it
to look
take
for it.
to dismiss my bow?
You just have to will it.
So it's not an action or anything like that? Okay,
If you essentially just drop it and it instantly returns to its...
Okay, perfect. I'm going to do
that's
that
really
and
good.
draw my quarterstaff.
Okay?
And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on it.
I can't not. I want to make a bard named Shakira, and every time it casts Shillelagh, it has to do that.
I can see that.
But that's not a bard spell.
I'll be a bard druid then.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Let me have my fantasy about bard.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
If she goes one of the colleges, she can. If there's one college she can get.
Okay. Shh.
You're both pretty. What are you doing?
I'm going to bop the kitty on the nose.
You're going to boop its snoot with your stick?
Yes. At advantage because Rogith is on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a bad kitty.
Are you trying to tell me this cat has taken 3 crits?
In a
Yeah.
row.
Yeah.
And I just mentioned that, Krabby.
So that's 8 plus 5 is
13.
You're welcome.
And then
plus 4 because my spell mod.
17.
17 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
That's exactly right, Stoneforge.
This is now canon!
Shakira the bard that cannot lie.
And her shapeshift, it's a bard druid because she can shapeshift into a she-wolf. This is gonna keep going. This is never going away.
She has lycanthropy. See, there we go. Krabby Patty was right there with us.
Yes! All the canon things are happening. Alrighty, that leaves us to the hound, who is going to run. Yeah, he's gonna go to the other side of Rogith.
It's a line of flanking.
Yeah, it is.
Is he like flanking it? Flanking him?
Yes.
Okay.
This thing's fairly intelligent. And it is going to... It is going to bite you and try and trip you down, Rogith. Ooh.
Can I reach?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
And
misses.
as it bites you, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Or be pruned.
Don't be prone.
He might not be.
I have another, we have another.
She can do it whenever. Yes!
Prone on their back, prone on their stomach, or prone on their side.
So that'd be a 17 altogether.
Thanks, Casella.
17 altogether.
I don't think prone on the side.
Okay, you are able to stay standing.
But yeah, I can see that question too.
And wait a minute, Rogith, you had a turn after. At the end of your Rogith, go ahead and make a wisdom throw. I missed that.
Wisdom throw?
A wisdom save.
Oh.
At the end of your turn, you could have been able to make a save against the shadow puppy.
Gotcha. Oh, 17.
He made it.
You made it.
Okay.
How do you know he made it? You don't
You
know
said
if he...
14.
Oh.
You gave us a DC and I remembered.
He remembered.
Fine.
I take 10 damage. I have the feet iron gullet. I can eat anything I want.
Oh, it's scary. He kind of does.
Okay,
Some of the stuff that he eats should not be consumed, and he's never gotten sick from it. It's a little sketchy.
Might be why I have so many problems now.
Right? You know, hey, there's a thought.
No kidding.
It did bite you for 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so.
And it seems ridiculously annoyed that you are still standing.
Okay.
And that is all it can do.
Alrighty.
Because you made saves, you bastard. Next round of initiative.
There, it's more like it.
Yep.
Oof. Enemies had good initiative this turn.
Not as good as
Parisa.
18.
Nice. Rogith.
17.
Ooh. Eric.
20.
Nice. You tied with the kitty and you are going first. Quick side note before you take your turn. Are you guys liking this rolling initiative every turn?
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun.
Okay. As long as no one's like, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Because I feel like it keeps things moving quicker and people are more aware of what's going on.
I like it because it adds the element of randomness to it.
Yep.
So you're not going, okay, I know this is going to be this, and then I'm going to do this, and then so.
And anyone who's ever been in a sparring ring knows sometimes someone does kick you 5 times in the head before you can respond.
So I sneak up behind the wolf.
With your 10, or are you bonus actioning first?
Oh, I'm sure he noticed me come up behind him. So I sneak up behind him and realize that he's more than aware of me, so I make sure I have him flanking. And I roll a 21 to hit.
21?
Yeah,
That's a hit.
okay. So I add my sneak attack damage to my rapier damage, and then I do this, and I do a grand total of 15 points of damage to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Poked it in the arse.
And you did get your sneak attack in there and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Mike, you can pull up a chair. Oh, are you heading out?
Take your mic.
Momentary pause. Hugs must be given.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Lord, I have to stop sitting in this chair.
Because you're me every time. Have a good night, Mike.
Oh, good to see you. Stop it.
Yeah, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus that is 15. Yeah, so yeah, 15 points of damage to it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use...
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
the light, just warning.
Okay, thanks. 15 to Shadow Puppy?
Yeah.
Did you add your plus
Yes.
2 for... Okay.
Do I want to, though? No, because it's not really worth it. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay, perfect. You know, Ness, the only time I like it, I mean, I'm enjoying it, but with bigger parties, I see why it's nice, because some people, if they know they've just had their turn, they quit paying attention, but this is a good group.
Game advantage.
Aww!
Nice.
Thanks, Tikazilla! I have advantage. Neater.
There The biggest thing I have a problem with it for is it does kind of mess up timing for spells and things like that.
However, people could still, if you had spell slingers that wanted to stack things, you could still hold your turn until.
So, there's pros and cons to it.
Right. I just wanted
for like bigger groups, especially though, it does help.
I just wanted like quick feedback. So that helps.
I almost inhaled that.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Huh?
I almost
Alrighty.
aspirated.
Oh my.
Don't do that.
Please don't
Alright.
do that.
Eric, anything else out of you?
No, that's it. But I do know now from this attack that
Your
it is
suspicions are confirmed?
That it is undead.
Yes.
Okay. And with that, I will call out to Rogoth. I think this guy could use a lot more of the love of your deity than the kitty would.
I got the cat.
Did you post pictures of it?
Ooh.
Because if you did, I'm going to show people at the table.
Ooh.
Ness does have a really good point.
Yeah.
Because you can go last and it can be a spell that's until the end of your turn. And then if you roll and go first next time.
Right.
Okay. Just let me know when you do Twisted.
Alright, the kitty is going next, and the kitty is gonna move, because it's been more than a turn, because it was until the end of, okay. The kitty is moving 10 feet back, so whoever's gonna get an AO can have an AO.
Both of them.
Do you get advantage? Because it's flanked? Do we get advantage?
It's when it leaves your attack range. So.
That time I wish. Pretty sure. It'll be 10.
10.
Yeah, I think it's a 14 AC from what you were saying.
Yeah. Nope, you guys swing, and you watch as the fog and the vapors suck into the lynx, and it roars out this growly, gravelly roar and hisses this metallic fog that swarms around anyone within 20 feet of it. So I can't tell if it'll hit Eric or not.
No, it will not hit Eric.
Negative.
It would hit the wolf, though.
Yeah, it would hit the wolf and those two.
Perfect.
I'm just lucky enough to be out of the way.
I will roll for the wolf. Eric, I do need you to make a wisdom save, though. And Harissa and Rogoth, make me a constitution saving throw.
14.
Do I have disadvantage at all?
No.
Okay. You were using the words metallic, so I was wondering.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, hold on. No. No,
Okay.
you wouldn't.
Okay. I still probably failed, but
And what was it?
12.
12? And Eric, yours was a 14? Eric, you have a brief moment where you break out in sweat as you get a quick flash in your mind of some fog, and it chills you.
Creepy fog.
And then everything's back, but it's just that quick blip of fog, shit, and then everything's back.
Watch out for the
Wait, con save or
fog?
Yes, con save.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at my wisdom. Going, I don't think I make it.
Yep. What'd you get?
Con is 15. Sorry.
15? Okay. Rogoth, you make it. Parisa, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Parisa, roll me a d4.
Ouch. Three.
3?
Mm-hmm.
For the next 3 rounds, if you attack the lynx, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
It's a nasty.
It popped a hairball up at me.
Yeah, and that is the lynx's turn. However, you see that the fog is not back around the fur.
Is not back around the fur?
It's not. When it sucked it in and spewed that out, it's not returning right now. Parisa, you are up. Rogoth, you're on deck.
Okay. And
Oh.
I am going to move 5 feet up to the kitty.
Okay.
And I am going to attack, and that is at disadvantage.
2 20s, 2 20s, 2 20s.
Yeah.
Could be worse. That is a 14 to hit.
Ty goes to the defender.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't care what Ben said.
It's not quite that, because you're the one who confirmed it.
Right. No. Ty going to defender is a 3/5 holdover. Technically, for going rules is written from 3/5. It's meet or exceeds. Or yeah, rules from 5e. It's meets or exceeds. However, I like Ty goes to the defender, so I will not be changing the call on that for my games.
Okay, cool.
And I was just asking.
Yeah. No. Sorry. It was.
They're having their own conversation.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just like, oh, neat. Our little wormlings are playing. Alright, anything else out of you, Parisa?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Rogith, you are up, and the Hound is on deck.
That son of a gun bit me.
It did. With its twofers.
I'm angry.
Are
I'm
you?
outraged.
That's right, you can do.
And then, being that we still have that floating, I'm going to use the nat 20.
We have a nat 20 floating? We did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun!
That's okay, I just remembered it myself, so.
I've been kind of, that's why I made sure to make the comment to him when I did. Remember, this is us trying to work together as a team.
Proud of you guys.
Team building exercise.
Yep. It's
So,
working.
while I'm raging, I'm going to hit that with a smite.
By all means.
So. Now, does the rage?
And
Nat
another
20. Woo! Who did that? Big Wheezy.
Does the rage damage?
No, that's just stat.
That's just stat. Okay, so.
It's only the dice rolls.
Okay, so 8, 16, 24 plus.
Oh. It's technically undead.
Yep.
So you get another
So
D8
you get another D8. So
Oh, okay.
24, 32.
plus what you roll. A little below average.
Okay. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
49.
Okay, so 49 points of damage?
Is that all? Asking for a friend.
What's up, Vamp Knight?
Yes.
Hello.
Heyo! Welcome back.
Yeah.
And how much of that is radiant?
Is it
2d8?
2d8?
3d8.
Or 3d8?
3d8. Because Divine Smite is 2d8 plus an additional d8 if it is undead or.
Hey, pretties.
Oh,
Good
okay.
to see you.
And what's your weapon damage?
Tiny salad.
1d8 plus.
So you're missing a die 8 roll.
Huh?
Oh no, never mind, I grabbed it. That was my bad. I thought it was on there.
Okay.
So it's 49.
Yes.
And how much, I hate to ask, but how much of that is radiant?
3 die 8.
So we'll use
24.
24 plus, we'll use the ones that are sitting in front of you.
Okay.
Plus 7, which would be 31.
And it's how much total?
49.
Pernice Rogith is making the DM as mad, almost as mad as Oriana makes the DM mad.
Is that everything out of you, Rogith?
Yes.
Excellent.
How many diggities are left on it?
It's got a bone to pick with the diggities. All right, which leads us to.
Thank you for this.
Thank you, Back Knight. Woo! That leads us to the Hund, who is very, very angry.
I had to explain what lurk meant.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, when you lurk, do exclamation lurk. That way Twitch knows you're actually lurking too.
Rogith, you are going to. 22 hits you?
Yeah, should be.
Excellent.
Okay.
Just, asking for a friend. Oh, wait, I have advantage, so I'm going to use that just in case.
She got her 20 on it.
Daco, come look at this.
I don't need to. I can tell by the response.
I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. Ooh, for 22 points of damage.
Does that help? Because I'm raging?
Yes.
You take 11.
So I think Oriana should cross-class the barbarian.
Make a strength save.
So that's the first roll. So that's 17 plus 5. So 17.
Because you're raging, so you
22.
advantage on your strength save. 22. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Just fine. Next round of initiative. This is good. Everything's fine.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah. You did better than me.
And again, the Hound can't roll for crap.
Oh, it probably did better than
Marisa.
us.
6. You beat the Hound.
Oh, jeez.
Rogan.
5.
You beat the Hound.
Holy sh! Okay then.
Right, Wheezy?
I obviously... Yeah, see? Gabby, that's the second 2 that I've rolled on my initiative tonight. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's
Eric.
21. Did I beat the wolf?
Where's that turtle? What do we do with it?
Wheezy, I think Fireball is currently on cooldown.
Yeah, what happened to the turtle? Alright. I will throw Pikachu at you if you act up again.
Hey, Gabs.
Yeah. What? Oh gosh.
Wasn't that Darian's voice?
No, can't do that one, but I forgot it made noise. That just scared me.
No.
I don't want that thing near me anymore.
Krabby, I need to play Zonophila again because she has like a +8 to her initiative or something like that.
There are two. No, that just startled me. There are 2 magic bursts out there right now.
Ooh.
Does that mean it happens twice?
It can only happen once per spell.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric, you are up first, so go for it.
Oh, there has been a spell cast. It should have been done.
What spell was cast?
Shillelagh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So we will magic burst on Shillelagh. You guys are gonna have to kind of help me remember this one because it's new.
roll all those d10s.
Yep.
I've got the information here.
Oh, shush.
Okay.
What is
2042.
all right.
It's not 20,042?
2042. The random magic effect that happens from this. Oh god.
Oh, no.
Is it Fireball?
No.
Oh, what is it?
The caster's hair freezes solid.
Oh,
Yeah, so Bree says when you put Shillelagh on your stick, it
Your hair is now frozen solid.
You walk outside after a shower in Minnesota.
I know that feeling well.
Right?
How long does that last?
That's up to the DM.
We'll say an hour. No, it'll just, because that's about how long it'll take to.
It's starting to like drip and stuff.
Yeah. You're all wet.
My flowers.
Your flowers are well hydrated. Maybe a little cold. Frostbite.
Does a 15 hit?
The Wolfy Wolf?
Yeah.
Yes. They both have
Awesome.
a 14.
13 points of damage.
To the wolf?
Yeah.
And you added your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This... Neither one of these critters are looking really hot right now. I mean, they look like they've taken some pretty hard hits.
And right there, I'm going to stop for a moment, turn, look at William Cuthbert. Is it just your job to stand there and watch us?
I can't interfere unless you send up sparks.
Dang, I don't have that spell.
I don't like standing on the sidelines any better than you like it.
I saw you step out earlier,
Had to. Someone was down.
and you took out the critter that was in front of him.
It made me mad.
Jazz hands.
What is this?
No, it's Spirit Fingers. His name's Sparky Pilastri, and he's been going up and down the coast. Bonus points if you can tell me the movie that's from.
My turn's over.
Oh, okay. I'm disappointed. I feel like somebody out there has to know what that's from. Especially with your hair frozen, we should break out the burr. It's cold in here. All the 80s kids should know this.
I'm a 90s kid, so.
Yeah, it's Krabby! Krabby, you've restored my hope in humanity so much right now. Alright, Eric, that's everything from you. It is the Lynx. And I can't see, it's directly in front of Parisa.
Yep.
And kind of right on the corner of the wall.
Okay, Parisa, will you roll me a d6, please? You do not want to roll a 5 or a 6.
2.
Perfect. There is no fog around the Lynx still.
Perfect.
Yes, Twisted! Thank you, Easy. How do my players not know this?
I've never seen the movie.
Next date night, we're watching Bring It On. It's a cheerleader movie, and you'll like it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it either.
No.
It's been a really long time. Like middle school since I've seen it.
It's been 20 years since I've seen it, but I will never forget some of the quotes from that movie. Oh, my heart. Alright, it's going to claw at you twice and bite at you, Parisa.
Of course it is.
And that's a 6 and a 20.
Nat 20 or?
Nat 20. Perfect. I need to not do so many different creatures. That'd be cool of me. Ooh.
Yes, welcome, Sakusha.
Yeah, sorry.
Welcome to the night. It's been this way.
No, it really has been a better night than that. As long as we don't. Yeah.
You have to go and search the clip that was made tonight.
No, you don't.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
No,
you
you
do.
don't. 18 points of
damage.
slashing damage.
Ouchie. I'm down.
You're down?
Yep.
As you fall, red sparks erupt from you into the air, and William, thanks, Twisted.
Oh, hey, there it is. Thanks. I couldn't find the link. Thank you.
And
Oh, wrong one.
your body doesn't even hit the ground, and William Cuthbert is already onto the field,
Wow.
moving towards you. That's gonna happen there. And there's no one else within striking range of the kitty.
Nope.
It is going to move 5 feet towards Roguth.
Just 5?
Can it get all the way to him in 10?
Yeah.
Perfect. It'll go up to Roguth, and it's going to try and bite you, Roguth.
Okay.
And it fails miserably.
Stop biting my ankles, kitty.
She's telling to quit biting your ankles.
Yeah.
Roguth, you are up.
All right. Well.
We really don't have
Wait.
to keep reposting it.
I thought you rolled a 5.
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, so you went first.
But I didn't go.
Yeah, you skipped
I'm
it.
sorry, Teresa, go ahead.
I mean, unless you want to give me like an automatic success.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna let you die, but go ahead and make a death saving throw.
18, so it's a success anyway, so. Oh my
thanks.
gosh, why is it all the way down here?
And Thaco, your picks are up. Alright, Roguth, go for it.
So, how? I'm assuming the kitty is already over to me right now.
Yes.
Okay. How do either of them look?
They both look rough. The kitty looks considerably rougher than the puppy.
Okay.
What's Grizzly?
They help us generate some traffic. They're a really good community that Twisted introduced me to. Grizzly Nation, good people.
So, being that kitty just tried to bite me.
I'm gonna bite you later. Not you, sorry.
What the heck?
That's new. I like that.
It was a 15 hit.
A 15 does hit.
Yay! I like that. So, okay. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage on the kitty.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
An underhanded swing.
And as it dies, it just kind of vaporizes.
Right? It's one of those questions, why are you threatening me with a good time?
I'm learning.
And I think that's all I can do for the moment. Yeah.
Anything else out here, Roguth?
Yeah, that'd be it.
The hound is up, and Eric, it is swinging its head around towards you. And it is going to try and bite you. It seems very frustrated that it has not been able to...
I've fought things uglier than you. Bring it.
Does a 23 hit you?
I was gonna say, is your taunt distracting?
No.
That is 7 points of damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. What's a biting between friends?
Loxy bit me in the shop last night.
Wait, what?
What?
18.
It was in the back room, I mean.
Stop! You're making me worse!
Excuse me, can you come in the back room so I can bite you?
Because no matter what I say next, it's gonna sound worse than it was.
What were you gonna say next?
Ben watched!
And next week we're charging admission.
You didn't say garlic, I mean... Oh, jeez. What was your
I've got no teeth, but I'll still bite you.
It's kind of like, I don't know, if you fall into a tub of carp, you get hickey to death. The carp is a fish with lips. It's just like,
I do like a fruit suck.
I don't know, he seems pretty excited, Thaco. Hey! Oh, shoot. We'll have
Oh,
to say hi at some point.
Yeah.
Can considering where we'll be.
Yeah, that's the idea.
It was.
It was before F&M.
Yeah, it was right
5
before
o'clock.
F&M.
Yeah. But
All this by.
next time you're here for F&M, let me know and I will swing by the shop and say hi.
Yeah. What was your strength save, Eric? I'm sorry.
18.
Yeah, you made it too. Gosh darn it! It's cool thing happens when someone doesn't. Yeah.
Only for the DM. I prefer not to get hurt.
I don't know. It's just this little thing called gut rip. It's not that bad. It's only like 3d12. You'd be fine.
Not at level 3!
Yeah, okay. It's not my fault.
See you in a minute, Twist.
All right. Last round of initiative.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Unless you guys completely biff this, yeah. Five? Jeez, Rogith. Parisa.
That's the second one in a row. 13.
Eric.
19.
Alrighty, and
Sorry,
you
18.
are down. 18? Okay, perfect. Well, you tied with the puppy, but William Cuthbert is going first. Is he now within 30 feet of Parisa?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, so he is going to get to Parisa. How much movement does he have left?
15.
He is going to fling her over his shoulder and start going back to the side of the room. Yep. He casts Spare the Dying on you.
Oh, sweet. So
You're stable.
right, but I'm still at 0, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
you're unconscious, but you're stable.
Okay.
Eric, you and the puppy are up. I'm gonna let you go first.
I pull out my bow
Okay.
and I level it at the wolf and I fire.
Are you using sharpshooter?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Does an 18 hit?
It does. Oh, shoot! Never mind.
What?
18 hits. I misread something. What's your damage?
20 points.
Nice. This thing is really hurting. It yelps, it's breathing heavy. Where there should be blood, there's some ooze.
And as that arrow is now stuck in it, I'm going to look at it. Down, boy.
You're gonna sucker punch it? Roll the hit!
I miss. Well, not quite miss. I rolled a 13.
Yeah, it just doesn't quite get the that you want it to. Which leads us to the puppy's turn, and I'm taking the nat 20. As it bites you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! For 23 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm down.
You fall, sparks fly.
It was a night in Vegas.
Wait a minute. And the dog turns its attention to you, Rogith, but does not attack yet. Parisa, you don't need to make a death saving throw. You're just kind of down for the moment. Rogith, it's on you.
Alright.
All of those things.
Time to go for broke here. And I broke. I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay. Can I do... No, because I already used that. I can try to attempt to hit it with my shield, right? Or something.
If you have the feet, you can do shield bash. Otherwise...
That's something that Sinal does differently.
That's right. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. So at this point in time, there isn't much I can do.
Yeah, thankfully they are in a training environment, Stoneforge. And Eric chose the level for them.
Without asking what the levels meant.
Now, does my rage end?
Your rage ends if you don't do damage or take damage within a round.
Okay.
But if you want to, I'll let you like punch yourself for a point of damage and let it keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I'll...
Gotcha. Rogoth, I guess one more round of initiative.
Alrighty.
The Hound is not doing so hot. William Cuthbert has a good initiative. Rogoth, what's your initiative?
8.
Oh, jeez. Okay. William Cuthbert sets Parisa down and goes for Eric. Will 30 feet get him there?
5, 10, 20, 30, almost.
Okay, if he moved 30...
All he's got to do is move one more square.
Okay, perfect. He's in there and he goes and sticks his arm out with his shield kind of blocking and touches you in the back, Rogoth, and you have advantage on this next attack.
Hey. Thank you.
I'll double check, Ness. I believe you have to deal damage or take damage.
For rage?
Correct.
Yep. But
Correct.
we can look at it.
That is correct. You have
Okay.
to deal damage or take damage, otherwise rage drops until higher levels.
Okay. Rogoth, what are you up to?
Well, I'm going to swing at this beast.
Ooh, the answer is both?
I'm pretty sure that's a hit. 'Cause that's a
Right.
17
Right, Ness?
5. So that's one. Yeah. Okay, so 17, 20, 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Nice. How do you do it? Did you roll at advantage? Yes, you did.
Yes. Yep. I'm going to do one of those. Just right across his face.
And the Hound falls. William Cuthbert goes over to Eric, kneels down, heals you, and then heads over towards Parisa. Eric and Parisa, you are back to full.
Wow.
Rogoth, you are also back to full.
There you go.
Well, did we win?
We lost horribly. No, I'm sorry.
You did a level 3 with only the 3 of you, and you've never fought together.
Not really.
Nope, this is the first time we've tried this.
I'm not sure if you're brave or stupid, but well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you explain why we're getting accolades?
Technically, most parties that come into a level 3, it goes up to level 10. That's where the Knights of Londres train at. Essentially, each level of the training grounds is 2 player levels. So a level 10 is a level 20 challenge. So level 9 is an 18 challenge.
Level 3 is a level 6 challenge.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay then.
I did bring it down just a smidge because you guys were without Akathor.
Right. Holy Moses.
Yeah. But well done.
Hmm?
I believe you wanted to speak after this encounter. Eric, was it?
Yes.
Well, let's head over. There's a tavern adjacent. I'll buy you a round of ale.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope whatever your friend is doing at the temple is important.
I'm sure he's keeping himself occupied.
Maybe he's just going to get more information about the rats and the quest. Akathor's a good guy. I'm sure it's... He's the player with the phone. It's game related, I promise. So are you guys going with him to the tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. William speaks to the proprietor and lets you guys know dinner is on the house. And you guys have a full 6-course meal laid out on this table.
Buckets.
There is squids cooked in their own inky juices. There's poultry. There's some pork. There's descent. There's some roast descent. And
Stoneforge, I will post some of the pictures of those minis on our Discord as soon as we're on break.
He's not in the Discord. Did you tweet?
Or on Twitter, any one of them.
Yes, roast doesn't. And there's some vegetable soups. And William also comes back with a set of cutlery made of bone for you.
Thank you.
Of course, my lady. And he makes a point to pull your chair out for you, and you notice when you got to the tavern door, he opens the door for you, and you get the sense that he's not hitting on you.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a gentleman and knows that those things should be done.
Aww.
6-course meal is the party made up of orcs. No, but as I said, all of them, this is not an obscene meal. Because that's awful. Yeah, when your players ask you to describe a local game bird, and you throw out, oh, it's like a cross between a pheasant and a duck, and then you're like, I didn't think of how those two words would go together. Not one of my better DM moments.
Yeah, we're going to make a t-shirt.
Roast doesn't. Well, so you lost your memories. You're from out in the woods, and you're a paladin of the goddess of death.
Yes.
Huh. Never seen anything like that before. Now, what business was it that you had with my father?
Oh, I rescued a few children from the fort.
From the fort? Oh, gotcha. Punctuation matters. Sorry. My misunderstanding. That was well done. We've had more and more raids as of late.
Yeah, they were quite a bit east from the fort with a bunch of ogres. I snuck them out and brought them home.
Also, your father was a bit concerned being that we came across the slime creatures that you might run into further ogre complications.
Sakusha.
Oh,
I hear Sean Connery that. Oh my gosh. Well, we've seen.
I don't know why you're confused. There's nothing to be confused about. It's Sean Connery. And I'm very prone to agree with Shakusha here. You've probably had worse.
He's not wrong. So maybe Rogan can explain to me what your plans are going forward.
Well, actually, I came to you for only one reason. When I talked to your father, he said I should talk to you because I'm missing my memories.
What do you remember? Is it a portion in time you don't remember? Is it a day? Tell me what you can.
Well, I remember most of my life all the way up until the point I got trapped inside a giant fog cloud. Ended up in this very bleak place. And a lot of what happened in this bleak place I don't remember, except for the fact that I was hunting something that was extremely strong. It was right up my alley too, from what I can understand. It had to have been some sort of undead creature.
Well,
And then I woke up in the woods, quite a far bit east of here.
and while you'd been in the facility training, Nerevis did not come in with you. She does fly through the door as you're talking and comes and perches on your shoulder.
I'm just going to absentmindedly.
She
Probably didn't want to get caught up in the mess that I got us in.
he kind of strokes his beard a little bit and goes, "Let me see what I can do." And he puts his hand on your head.
Oh, great. I've been here before.
I'll throw the creepy Pikachu at you.
You can't, he's over here.
You get it? And invokes the blessing of Hylor. I'm ignoring chat at this point. And as he's invoking this blessing,
you just got owned, Twisted.
what are your options doing?
Oh, God.
Hey,
Oh, because
We're
Vamp.
rapidly getting there, Stoneford.
Because Vamp, my wife happens to be wearing a shirt that's a little bit lower cut than she realized, and Twiz is giving her all sorts of grief about it.
Yeah, there might be some wardrobe changes going on over break. But I don't got anything to fun for bullshit!
I think chat would disagree.
Oh, it's chat, no. Right. Alright, and as he is... as he's invoking this blessing, you start to get flashes in your mind. You see you see the face of a woman with a silver strip in her hair flash in and out. You see a tiefling in armor. You see a flash of a campfire with many brightly dressed women dancing around it, and everyone's laughing and drinking. You get a brief flash of a temple made of amber. No, but
Okay.
and you get a flash of an old woman that has a handful of cards, and you know you are surrounded by friends. And then you see a face, and there is a woman with very long, flowing dark hair and kind eyes, and she is looking at you with an expression of devotion, and then everything fades out. And you're back at the table. Any better?
Nope, a lot more confusing. Bunch of faces, but they don't connect to anything.
Well, we'll give it time. I'll see what I can find in my studies. Most people with memory issues that I've ever attended to, if that doesn't work, it just comes back over time.
I'm a patient man.
kind of Stoneforged. Eric was originally in Strahd, and then Strahd and another big baddie from that campaign got in a fight, and there was a finger of death pointed at Eric. Vistani woman threw herself in the way and used her plane shifting powers to blip them somewhere, but something got crossed over, and now he's here with no memory. Or very little memory. Yes, Dr. Leech, Strahd Daddy.
Yeah, Eric was originally from just outside Daggerford, wound up in Barovia. Now he's in Nerevis and will eventually find his way to Loramir.
Sounds good, Twisted.
See you later, man.
See ya.
Is there anything else I can do to assist you while you're here?
Just know that your father is still fighting the good fight. There are some strange noodle creatures showing up in the woods. I have a rat that seems to be some sort of otherworldly creature in a cage that's been spying on the temple of his deity.
Marasa?
And I'm going to pull out one of the 2 coins. And this is showing up in places.
He looks at it.
I can't remember the trip to Barovia. I can remember everything before that.
It's the symbol of Marasa, but it's
Not.
right. The crossed keys.
I
And
think it's one of the sisters.
Eric, you said you found one in the field, correct?
Yeah.
One of the sisters. One of what sisters?
The twins.
The twins.
Marasa's fallen?
Yeah. That's my guess.
We found 2 of these coins thus far.
And I'm going to pull out the second one.
One was found in a field outside of the city, and the second one was found in that one place.
Where did you find it? It was in an alcove somewhere?
No, I found it.
She found
Okay,
it.
it was in an alcove somewhere?
Where they?
It was in the niche when you were in the...
No, I don't feel bad.
Wasn't it?
No, I remember the building. I just don't remember the particular hall you were in. Because you were in the pavilion and you had gone
Yes.
down, you were looking at all the niches to the gods.
It
Yes.
was the
And it
tapestry
was...
place.
Yep, and I believe it was the one to Marasa.
It was in the one to Marasa. That
Yep.
is correct.
When is tourist season in Barovia?
I must consider this. There's something I came across in...
Do you want the coin? I have another, so I'm not too concerned letting you have it.
Yeah, I'll go back and talk to the priest. Yeah, he has one of them.
I decided
The
just
priesthood.
to share with him my vision, leaving out the fact that she looked familiar to me.
If this is really... And he kind of looks around, but if this is really one of Marasa's fallen, then who's to say her captor isn't alive as well?
Good question, huh?
And what do you plan to do about it?
Investigate more.
Where are you headed next?
No clue. I think she's got some pilgrimage she's on, though.
No.
No? Or was it just to come visit your mom?
I was supposed to come here to, yeah, essentially.
So yeah, no clue. We don't have any direction right now. I'm just kind of getting acclimated to the city.
Well, all of the creatures, I thought you guys kind of had a vague direction.
I thought we were heading back towards the direction of Fort Calyx. Back in
You're
that
remembering
direction.
correctly.
Mhm.
I don't recall.
Yep.
It was
remember
right in the
before.
beginning of the bit
When
war
you
and everything.
Decided not to go
Yeah.
to the place because that
Yep.
place
So
was
what we'll do
big
is
baddies.
we're about 5 minutes out from where we would normally break. So we'll break now,
Okay.
and when we come back, we'll find out where they're headed next. What the heck is up with this rat? And what do crossed keys mean? I was gonna come up with something witty, and I didn't. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in a little bit. You think I'd know by now that's number 3 I hit. Did it go?
Yeah.
No. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room.
What?
What's your question? Fire away.
We read on the rage thing, so I didn't know if you wanted to make that call or not.
What call?
I have been doing it wrong since the very beginning. All you have to do is make an attack, not deal damage.
And I'm good either way, so whichever.
I feel like as long as you make an attack, you should keep raging, because that was my feel on it originally.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, no worries.
Let's see here.
I think some of that is because in 3-5, I believe it was the opposite.
Where you had to actually get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it makes more sense anyways, because, I mean, why would you stop raging if you...
You'd get more mad.
I missed!
So as you guys are eating dinner, William Cuthbert does ask you what your plans are, and he explains he is actually headed up to the Shrine of Hylor. So at some point he is going to go catch up with your monk friend and get some information. And he asks if you've ever been up near there, Lady Parisa.
Yes, actually, I traveled there to meet up with Akathor before coming down here to Cyril.
Ah, Silas.
Silas.
And
Leave my foot alone.
are you playing footsie with other women in front of me again?
I was, and now I'm just groping her toes.
Okay. Well, as long as she doesn't say garlic, it's fine. Keep going. She said garlic.
I know, that's why I didn't do anything.
Garlic means stop. On stream. Officer.
Makes more sense. You missed and get more pissed.
Right? And that's... We did look into that too after Stoneforge said something. Because
I have been known to make mistakes.
you're not perfect.
Damn it. I'm working on it.
They married me. That's a good start.
Okay.
I got a long way to go.
They did level chat after the last... So they are leveling to 4.
Oh,
Yes.
I am now an annoying character. Again.
You've always kind of been an annoying character, sweetie. But we love you anyway. Night, Kiwi. Love you.
Oh, good night.
And how did you find it, Lady Parisa? What was the journey up there like? Or down from there?
For the most part, it was... That's why we were gonna go a roundabout way. That's why.
I was waiting. What was it?
Because of where we saw the creepy shadow kitties. Because we saw the shadow kitties.
Hey, Mom.
I guess I don't get hugs. Okay. Good job. You ruined that for me.
Stoneforge, I am now a
Awesome.
swashbuckler ranger.
Did I have a glass of milk?
Yes,
You
then go to
had-
bed.
You just had a glass of something to drink. I would grab a glass of water, not milk.
Yeah, milk might curdle in your stomach. Just get water. Just listen to your dad. Tell me more about the shadow kitties.
They were,
See, children never get too old to hug. Watch the head.
so he's like Taya, he falls headfirst into literally everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Love you. Good night. What's up?
No wardrobe change either.
Son of a gun! That's what I was gonna do. I couldn't remember what I was gonna do. Can I have your hoodie?
No.
Wait a minute. I got this. What? What are you looking at? So tell me more about these shadow kitties, Parisa.
They chased after us, but then they stopped after not very long. Like almost like they were on like a leash or something.
Oh, And shadow kitties, you say?
Yes, it is, Twiz.
I wonder if I can get like silver sticky notes and I'll make mail for the next DuluCon.
It would be more.
I think
it would be more historically accurate than
some of the other stuff we saw there.
Be good, Gabs. Shut up, Gabs. Don't start with that, Gabs.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of Amy again.
Yeah. Where's your gauntlets?
It's like the third time I've had a reminder.
Sakusha. I stood up, so I got some armor.
Hello, papayas. Shift Miss 5. I love it. Papayas. Everybody is a papaya now.
Okay. Okay then.
We are kind of a bunch of Fruit Loops.
That we are.
We are definitely.
Alright, so shadow kitties.
Yes, the shadow kitties.
And you said they did not pursue you.
They pursued us, but then they turned back. And it's been long enough that I don't remember how far it was.
That's okay. So, what you plan to continue investigating? You spoke to me, Rogith, of some visions.
Yeah.
You believe this to be a fallen of Marasa.
Mm-hmm.
So you plan to journey to the void of the gods?
Why not? I mean, what else are we to do? Stand around and wait for something to jump out and say, "Hi, I'm the problem."
No, I think that is the best course of action. I believe I will leave sooner rather than later for the shrine. And when I come back, I will see if I can pick up your trail. But it will take me a full month or more to get to the shrine and back.
I'll make it easy on you. I'll leave a mark. This is something I am not supposed to teach laymen. But you are going to learn one of the marks that we use for our thieves' camp. And I will mark the trail that we take with this, so that you know which way to go.
Appreciated. So you're actually gonna have to make a mark.
I will make a mark.
Okay.
Give me the sticky notes, please.
My lawful square armor.
And there it is.
Fireball!
Oh!
Alright, I am rolling the fireball die. Oh, for the love of God.
We just got hit by a fireball.
As you guys are sitting there discussing.
One of the turduckens lights up and here's your meal tag.
Who did it? Was it Wheezy?
Yeah, of course.
Krabby would be so proud right now.
No, Krabby would be pouting because it actually worked, and I think Krabby's only had one successful fireball.
When you talk of what else are we supposed to do,
Wait until something bad happens.
and you literally say, wait until something bad happens and presents itself as a problem, and a fireball erupts in the middle of the table. And I need you all to make a dex save, as there's a brief...
Oh, I should have gone barbarian.
There's a brief scent. DM advantage! Thanks, Twisted! I'll take a sticky note off for that.
No,
No?
that can get us in trouble.
Can it really?
Yes.
sticky notes back on.
Disrobing while on stream is considered a violation of TOS.
I'm not disrobing. It's a piece of
In a
paper.
manner of speaking, you are though, so we can't do that.
What if you like take off your hoodie? Does that count? You guys all roll me perception as well, but first, if the deck save was over 15, you made it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, passive.
So if you fail, you get 28 damage. If you succeeded, you get it 14.
Okay. 14,
Stupid fireball. Oh jeez, I haven't.
oh. Okay. Are we
Have we technically leveled yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So 9.
What was the roll on hit die?
On hit, 28.
When you roll your hit points for your level.
If you get below average, you can take average.
Okay, thank God.
Give that fireball is on cooldown.
0, 1, 4. Oh wow. Okay.
Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot of fireballs. And then I also need you guys.
Why can't I math?
What are your numbers?
13 and 37.
You're subtracting 13 from 37.
No, adding 13 to 37. Because if we're
50.
thank you. So, and how much damage did we take?
14.
28 or 14.
Okay, so minus 14. Which would be
Yeah, it doesn't say it's on cooldown, but it is. It's weird. This item is on cooldown, hasn't been popping.
For that one especially, I don't think it.
For some reason, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But I
and
am
then
going to be working on a new bot here in the very near future.
no worries, Weezy. That's awesome. I need perception checks from all of you as well.
passive perception of 15.
Teresa,
Passive of 16.
Eric,
21.
and you two had to use your passives.
Mhm.
Okay. Eric and William Cuthbert are the only ones to notice that right before this fireball goes off, there is a smell of sulfur, but you also get a whiff of salt air, like you were near the ocean. Ooh, Twisted, I like that idea.
Hmm?
One of these days maybe we'll have to plan like a double date weekend or something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea too.
Near. The table is scorched. Patrons are scattering. Sorry, I just blinked out for a second.
Yeah, it's all good.
My brain was like, yeah, vacation. Patrons are scattering. William Cuthbert has his shield out and is backing away. Does one of these head scans for danger and then starts healing you guys back up to full.
Yeah.
That was. That is now the second time that has happened.
Mm-hmm. Having flashbacks.
Yeah, and you didn't see Rogath. You didn't see anyone this time, but Thaco and William definitely noticed that it smelled like you were near the sea. I don't know what that is, Twisted, but that sounds fun. Thaco, are you gonna, or Eric, sorry, Thaco. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna say anything to everyone else, or?
No, I'm just going to look around to see if anything can tell me why it smelled like the sea.
You don't see anything else.
Okay.
You have thankfully already eaten because anything left on the table is now a bit burnt.
It seems, Daisy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, I hate to be ironic, but I think there may be something that doesn't want you headed that way.
All the more reason to go.
You said this has happened before.
Yeah,
It
just
happened.
before the embassy.
Just outside of the embassy, yes.
And what were you doing when it happened last time?
She was trying to get on a date with one of the commanders.
Zachariah.
Yeah, him.
How do you... Or is he the only, never mind.
He just kind of gives you that smile and pats you on the shoulder like, just, yeah. Thanks, Sikazilla.
Yay, thank you, Sikazilla.
Thank you, Sikazilla.
Hey, Jimmy man, how's it going?
I believe Eric had just caught one of those rats, hadn't he?
Oh yes, I was bringing the rat to ask
Ayo.
ask your boyfriend what was going on, and
Zachariah, what was his name? Yeah.
and yeah, while I was trying to catch up to you guys, no, I didn't see that. So yeah, Fireball showed up out of nowhere there too.
So once again, you were discussing the rats and what you're investigating.
Oh, I hadn't even spoken yet.
But that was your intent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we were also standing just outside the embassy that her mother was staying at, so it could have been an attack on the embassy.
Actually, these attacks could be attacking her.
I don't believe in
Let's hope not.
coincidence, but I think it's good that you do have that monk fellow with you. I wish I could have seen him in action fighting. I'd like to know, maybe when I get up to the shrine, I will be able to spar some of the monks.
You really should check out their hot springs as well.
Ah! Oh, jeez.
No, we judge everybody, Twisted. It's just we judge everybody. So it's not like we're picking somebody out.
Right, and we judge a little differently, like whether or not you use your turn signal, you know, do you turn the light out of a room when you're done in there? Those kind of things I will definitely judge you on. Well, I will leave you to your evening. Is there anything else that I can be of assistance?
If I run into your dad, do you have a message I can give him? I mean, I do seem to feel like a messenger boy at the moment.
Tell him all is well and my training will continue.
What is your goal?
Once I become a fully fledged cleric, I will plan on taking up the quest that you are on now and finding out what is the root of these attacks and seeking them out and rooting them out.
Cool. Maybe we'll cross paths one of these days. Me, I have this desire to help people out.
Yes.
That is admirable. Have you considered following Hylor?
Who?
And he gives you...
And it's small grin on my face. Who? I tend to follow myself. I get myself in enough trouble. I don't need a deity helping me get there.
Maybe the deity can help get you out of trouble.
When he does, then maybe I'll follow.
I will pray for you.
You aren't the only one.
I'm sure not.
There's a
My mother-
tiefling somewhere out there that's probably praying for you as well.
My mother is a nun, so I know she's praying for me too.
No, that one.
And this is the icon that he's going to be looking for.
A squiggle?
A squiggle.
So, no, not one. He's
The
only
point of it is the direction I'm headed.
Got it.
Go ahead and show the...
It's a very nice squiggle.
Yeah, wrong way. There we go.
And that's the image in Thieves' Camp that I'm going to be sending off.
Right, Stoneforge? It would be great to be a cleric and not follow it. No, that makes 0 sense. Okay, I'm not even going there.
You can do that in 5e.
It doesn't make sense.
Because because you get your divine power from Stardust!
That's why I don't dust. I don't know if it's one of my friends on the shelf.
It's Elf on the Shelf after he meets Thanos.
I know, right?
Divine power comes from a divine being. Okay. Moving on, because logic.
Moving forward.
I can't. I'm stuck.
So yes, once he leaves, I'm going to finish my plate and find a place to...
Alright, are you going to go back to the embassy? Are you going to avail yourself of the temple? William does let you know he is, no. Lets you know that he is going to depart the very next morning and head out for the shrine as the world map. Kudos to anyone who recognizes what that map is. I was impressed. I brought it to the shop and I got lots of accolades on my ingenuity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, how did you come up with something so complex?
Yeah.
Wait.
When you realize that Westeros is really just the British Isles turned upside down. Like all these things. You guys are here in Silas. You know that the shrine is there. And I believe it's about an inch is 200 miles. So there is
Yeah, we only travel an inch.
I know
You know,
it's going
Sakursha has a point.
That's one of those. I think God just had pity on him. Like, oh, my little misfit, I'll let you live. No smiting today. If I was a deity, that's how I'd do that one.
I know.
And
We're
he departs.
linguists.
You guys have a very quiet night, depending on where you stay. If you're staying in this tavern, if you are headed back to the embassy,
I'm gonna go camping.
you're gonna go what?
Camping
Where?
in the fields, over by that scarecrow.
Okay, are you gonna connect with the farmer first? And
If he's out there,
he's
Is
not.
he a Nobel?
I'm
a
gonna
Nobel
let you
Prize
guys.
winner?
I'm gonna let you guys know too. I'm gonna go camp out in that field and see if anything hinky comes up.
Isn't there something about blue ducky or something?
Some woman.
Little blue duck or something.
I have no clue about blue duck.
And one of the one of the barmaids over here says, yes, the Blue Ducky. It is a little rougher tavern down by the wharf. It was named after a sailor named Ducky who drowned. And his friends thought it would be a great honor to him to name a tavern after him as he drowned from being drunk. And when they found him, Ducky was quite blue, so the Blue Ducky was born.
Did he drown
Or
in a
died
barrel
one
of
of the
whiskey?
two.
No, it's
Alicia,
near the wharf. He was
Is that how we get Two-Face, Sakusha?
fighting an imaginary
Kraken?
something and went into the water and was trying to yell at it in rage and
Oh, good grief. What'd you do? It's your fault.
Also, Joe, it depends on which Two-Face it is, because if it's the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face, then it's hot coffee.
This is true. Oh, he went to McDonald's, didn't he?
oh,
That was
jeez.
awful.
That was good.
So, what I'd like to do is investigate the blue ducky first, and then go to the Temple of Marasha.
As long as you're talking, you can do whatever you want. And I think Chap's gonna agree with that.
Oh, he was talking again.
Did you just?
After, of course, picking up my shield. If it's
Yes.
ready.
It doesn't take you much to pick up anything with that voice.
Parisa, what would you like to do? Never mind, I know what you want to do tonight.
No, not what, who?
Parisa, what are you doing tonight?
Well, I was gonna say go find Zachariah. But, you know.
Well, he actually comes and finds you when
Twisted
he's
and I are
off.
on the exact same page tonight.
When he's done with his rounds for the evening, he does come inquiring after you and asks you on a scale of 1 to Silas how free you are tonight.
1 to
They're not a vassal nation.
Oh.
It'd be the equivalent
Thank you,
of someone
Bob
saying from 1 to America how free are you? Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind!
Well, to be fair, that joke probably would go over Paris's head.
From where she's at.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. Good role playing. Good role playing.
Krabby's back.
Hey,
Yeah,
grab
right?
it. Oh.
So yeah, I will
Yeah,
let him know that I am as free as a bald eagle.
Excellent. And he asks if you would again like to spend the evening at the Temple of Lyrikill with him.
I would love to.
Just to, yeah, we'll just kick it real quick. Go ahead and roll performance just for shiggles.
Now that, someone had to go and jinx me.
I'm gonna use DM advantage on that one, because I never disappoint. Really? Really?
She didn't win the first time.
Oof.
No, I did 100% better.
Did you roll 2?
No, I rolled 4.
Total? Plus your performance?
I only put +1.
Okay, that was the perfect player disadvantage.
Well, he has a 21 on his performance. And yet he seems like a very...
You know what her favorite part is? It's the cuddling afterwards.
That's not my favorite part.
I mean, that's nice, but that's not the favorite part.
You don't go to a rodeo to cuddle.
So are there 2 nomad ones?
There's one no nat
Yeah.
one and one player
Wait,
disadvantage.
Okay.
hold on a second. Oh.
I'll get back to you.
I got this.
Alright, Eric, you're going out to the field?
And I did inform them.
Okay.
Yes, he
there-
actually decided to share stuff with us this time.
Good job.
I also decide to let them know that while they're doing that thing, I'm going to do some investigating.
Perfect. Eric, you get out to the field and no one is present. It is past the dinner hour and everyone is in their homes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna set up camp out there.
Okay, and Rogith, you are headed to the Temple of Marasa.
Up to the little ducky.
Okay, you head to the Blue Ducky and you can hear it before you can see it. It is definitely a bit rowdier of a tavern, and there is some what?
Actor.
Only if you plan on faking it.
No, because you get advantage on performance checks.
Verily, that felt well.
I'm dyslexic. Oh dog.
A performance check of 4 doesn't end in cuddling. It ends in prom night disappointment and awkward goodnight kisses. Only if their braces get stuck together.
And this is going downhill quick.
Oh, you know the first time... I'm sorry, but I gotta derail a little bit for this because it's worth it. When I was in high school, I was in a private school. There wasn't very many of us, and we were all extremely naive. And one of my friends told me after, she's like, yeah, I spent, the evening with the guy she was dating, and she's like, and our braces got stuck together, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's, like, Jesus is mad at you now, because in high school, that's where things were. She wasn't talking about teeth braces. She had a broken wrist, and he had a broken wrist, and the Velcro on their braces got stuck together.
That's funny.
So every time I see braces get stuck together, I envision, like, this awkward arm. That's all I can see.
You did. Here to the snapper.
Like a really bad Wonder Twins power activate gone wrong. My eye? What? Rogan, there's definitely a fight going on within the Blue Ducky. You hear wagers being called out. You hear some very bawdy lyrics being tossed out. Something about a Scotsman clad in a kilt, getting drunk on the side of the road and waking up to a blue ribbon.
Okay.
Do you continue to approach?
Yes.
All
And I'm
right.
keeping my sigil hidden.
Sure.
Okay.
That's a hard
As you near the door, there is a half-orc standing. No, there's not a half-orc. I'm sorry, wrong town. There is a large man standing by the door, and he just kind of gives you a once-over and...
Sauntering.
Okay. It is loud in here. There is sounds like what's supposed to be a dueling banjo was on stage, and they are both off-key in different directions. One sharp and one flat. You can smell that the ale here is a bit cheaper than most. There's someone trying to tell stories
Mead.
that isn't going over real well. Tomatoes are being thrown. And you see that most of the tables are no longer adhered to the floor. Some are on their side, some have been flipped over. There's drinking games going on everywhere. And in the corner there is a cloaked figure that you cannot discern their features, with a pint in front of them.
Oh,
This is the.
good God. Are there short people there too?
Short people?
Yeah.
What kind of short people?
Because if that's Aragorn, you better get the heck out of here.
Right. As someone falls over.
Okay, I caught up! It's not the Green Dragon Inn.
Actually, that would be the Prince of
Then this,
Yep.
then this one's Boromir.
Okay.
Nothing to
No.
worry about.
No, the song that they were singing was about
He was
the
an
Green
adventure
Dragon.
before
Just
you took
kidding.
an arrow to the chest.
It's not, yeah, multiple
Wait,
arrows.
what?
It's like this one's Boromir, nothing to worry about. Yeah, until he takes a bunch of arrows to the chest.
Sorry.
I got dark quick.
The person in the corner do they have gloves on or?
They do not. And my bow. Here,
How are the?
it's
how are
straight
the,
from my hair. That's how Legolas should have done that. Oh god! We can make a parody, and my axe, it'll be like axe body spray, and my bow, it'll be a hair bow, and we can redo the whole scene. I am so excited for this now.
Oh, just wait till our Secret Santa.
Sorry.
What do the hands look like? Are they?
They seem to be
Okay, or are
more slender.
Okay.
They definitely have, I mean, you're not thinking hand model, but they look feminine.
Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on that person in the corner, and I'm going to head to the bartender and call him over and
Here, what do you want?
some information, actually. And I lower my voice so that it only goes between the two of us. Do you know anything about a lady that?
I think you're looking for the Temple of Lyrical. They can tell you all about the ladies.
No, and I give him the description of the what he described.
Oh, the lady from the field.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you might want to talk to Juno over there. He was swearing up one side and down the other that there was a lady coming out of the water that looked like that few nights past.
Thank you.
Was she lobbing swords at people?
Just because I'm wondering, Mom, this scimitar at you.
Doesn't make you king. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, is that coming?
It's just a flesh wound.
I quit.
So I'll go to this Juno person.
He is a short human that smells like he's been on a ship for a few too many days, and he is halfway into his cups. Are you here to gamble with me?
No, I'm actually here to ask you about a story that I heard, that you saw some particular lady.
I've seen a lot of ladies. Was one your sister?
No, actually, this one would have been the one from the field, because I can't remember the
Yeah. Yeah. She was in the water, man.
What?
She was in the water, and there was. She took my coin purse, and all I have left is a stupid silver piece that isn't worth anything. And then everyone was mad. He kind of throws it on the table, and it's very sticky with ale, and everyone's saying, Juno, what did you do? And everyone's saying I got robbed. I didn't get robbed, it was her.
May I see that? Yeah.
Do you have eyes?
I'll take the silver piece then, well, as he's doing his drunken thing.
And sure enough, it is the gate with the keys. And I think it's bad luck because I haven't been getting drunk as quick since I've had it. And I've been this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna get up and just peer nonchalantly about the room and open my pally senses.
Opening your pally senses. You a duck. Sorry, I just saw that one. You feel something odd as far as the coin. Nothing huge, but there's an underlying sinister feel to the coin. But you don't feel anything else until you turn your head. How far does your pally senses go? 30 feet?
That's a good question.
Quit asking all these questions.
It's necessary.
60 feet.
60 feet. You also get a very low ping of celestial coming from that corner.
I'm gonna kind of meander around closer towards that. How dark is that area?
It's not super dark, it's dim light. It's very shadowed. Most of the tables along the wall are in shadow. You know, it's better to have some dealings that way.
Gotcha. There isn't really anything that my character would do that would.
Okay, I'm gonna let you consider your next move. Eric, I need you to roll me a perception at disadvantage because chat loves you.
Supposed to mark that up.
15.
15. You don't see anything, but Nerevis seems on edge and keeps staring towards the far tree line.
That's where I will be watching.
She kind of looks at you and tilts her head and flies up onto the scarecrow and looks down at you, almost like looking for permission and looking around, and then launches into the air, and you watch her as she flies to the west, and then you can just barely see her kind of circling around.
Keeping an eye on the edge of the forests and her making sure if anything goofy happens in her flight path, I will be on my way.
She flies for a bit, and then you watch her dive bomb down towards the ground, and then nothing.
That's where I'm headed.
Okay? You get up, there's about 60 feet to this field. You only get about 40 of it, and you see her back in the air flying towards you.
Okay.
And as she nears you, there's something in her beak as she lands on your shoulder. It's a silver coin.
I'll head that direction.
You go to the edge where you saw her dive bomb down, and there is what appears to be signs of combat or a scuffle. The ground is very much disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
There's bloodstains, and there's some piles of that ichor.
Oh wait, rats have died here?
And it's fairly fresh.
How fresh? Are we talking just a couple hours?
Roll me tracking or survival, whichever's higher. Oh, Twisted, you still
20.
need sleep. 20? You believe it to be less than 2 hours old.
Okay. And does it appear that it's heading in that things head in any particular direction?
There is,
I mean, there should be some sort of indication of entrance and exit.
yes, from what you can tell, as far as the piles of ichor, there was a minimum of 4 of those rats, and what looked like one set of humanoid footprints, or boot prints, and those boot prints are headed towards the north.
I will follow them.
Okay. It looks like they're headed to Hoof and Trot.
I will follow them.
I love that it's Hoof and Trot. I'm sorry, like that's right.
How long is it from here to the Hoof and Trot?
What do we say, about an hour?
Okay, yeah, then I will follow.
And sure enough, they do go to Hoof and Trot, but once it comes to the entrance of the village, there's a lot of other foot traffic. Now that the rats have been sent out.
What's going on in town?
It's fairly quiet. Most people are in bed for the night as it's more of a farming community.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a small, calling it a tavern is generous.
Mm-hmm.
More like a diner. A medieval diner.
Then I will head my way to this little inn.
And the second you walk in, you see a familiar figure sitting at the counter. William Cuthbert.
I thought you were going to be doing some more training.
I was gonna head out in the morning, but I couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd get to the first town.
Right?
Found some more of those rats you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I found sitting in the dirt where you had your scuffle?
Ah,
Do you still have yours on you?
that makes sense. I don't. When I caught the first rat, he was after my coin purse.
Alright. Seems that they know who's got the coins. You want to keep it on you?
I do, but I'll be more vigilant. If they can track those... I wonder if they're being placed in specific places for a reason.
There seems to be a bunch of graffiti and defacement of shrines to this deity.
This does not bode well.
So, does this mean you're done with your training and you're heading out?
Well, the rest of my training is to head up to the shrine. Once I head up to the shrine of Hylor, I get fully ordained as a cleric, and then I'm free to pursue.
How long will that take you?
It's about a month there, and I goofed earlier. I said a month total. It's about a month there and a month back. I just really crunched when Akathor and Parisa came down.
We were also traveling by horse too.
Yeah,
For
and
most
he's
of it.
on foot, which makes it a lot.
Alright, well, I saw what looked to be signs of a fight. I now understand what that was. Is there any way we can communicate with each other from distance?
I wonder. I have a friend back at the. I just lost it. I want to say academy. Good enough. At the town hall. One of those book magic types. Never seen a fight in his life, but he may be able to come up with something.
Okay.
I'll go back to the city, see if he can find something out, and
Can I talk to him in your stead?
sure.
That way you don't have to turn back as you've already started,
I hate turning back around.
especially with redheads in the way.
We never should have left that cave, Jon Snow.
Every now and then.
Turn around, ride us. Oh gosh. Why is that? Sorry, my Twitch is being dumb. He tells you you are looking for Adrian Gibbles. Adrian Gibbles. Wizard extraordinaire.
Gibbles.
Gibbles and bits.
What? No, not Gibbles and Bits. He's getting along in his years and can be a bit absent-minded. Be patient with him.
I promise I won't beat him.
He kind of nods and here's to no more fireballs.
And with that, I'll shake his hand and head back
Okay,
to my vigil.
to your field.
Yep, to my vigil.
Okay. Parisa,
Yeah.
you and Zachariah have an early start to the evening. And he... Go ahead, what was your thought?
Oh, no, go ahead. I'll wait.
He almost seems not amused, but that bless your heart, oh honey.
Oh, dear Lord.
Look,
I'm
and
not angry, I'm disappointed.
that's my line.
I'm going to suggest that he goes to the hot springs and I will join him shortly.
He goes, oh, okay.
And I would like to go talk to one of the priestesses. And
Get
give
some
some
pointers?
tips.
She is, and as awkward as you feel like this would be, she makes you feel completely at ease. And
Yes, you're like stupid.
goes, just a moment. And
Sorry.
I'll smack you with the hairbrush next time.
you guys should listen. You can use some tips.
He's the one who made the cracks.
You're pretty good.
You still haven't figured out what letter of the alphabet it is.
Not on stream! Which couch do you want to sleep on tonight? Nat Fireball. DM gives Nat Fireball. And she smiles, goes back to your room with you, closes the door, and proceeds to...
Give me a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, Stoneforge. Oh. is almost as bad as getting a Charlie horse.
Oh God.
Talk about ruining your night. It's only good for when it happens. How did it get here?
His fault.
I agree. You owe me the night so bad.
Dragons After Dark.
Darling. And she does give you a very good, about 20-minute
Wow.
lesson, and at some point she does bring out. She's very descriptive.
Here's a book on
And says, you know, this. I would like to suck the dragons after dark.
What's up, musical gaming?
Isn't it musical e-gaming?
It is musical
That
e-gaming.
sounds like a furry one.
So
You know, when I finally get my book written, we can publish that chapter on Dragons After Dark.
Here we go.
Not the one with the pants.
Okay. I think they both broke me.
One of them has
We'll be back in about 10 minutes while these two figure out what's going on.
What's
Don't worry, I will explain later.
okay? I'm really confused.
You stay that way for now.
Okay.
You make a heck of a lot more money over there, though, I know.
Right? Probably.
Play-by-play. You know what, football chick? I'll write a play-by-play for you and I'll send it to you. But I think they'll get us banned from stream. Because apparently writing that is one of my God-given gifts. Okay, so.
No,
You,
wait. Wait. Just wait till
I'm just gonna write it down.
Okay.
My, the acolyte's name that assists you is Phaedra.
I love you.
You better. And as she goes to leave, she leans in and whispers, "May Lyricill's blessing be upon you."
Thank you.
Oh, thanks! Nope, he messaged it to me. Oh! Oh! That's a real thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I honestly thought everyone was joking when they said that. Like, it was
Nope.
what, oh. I thought it was like a slang
Nope.
term or...
No.
We fit in just about, well, most categories. We
Yep.
Oh.
Like 12 easily.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
Krabby, step 1, roll higher than a 2 or 4 on your performance check.
That's a real thing. I feel so dumb now. You know how many conversations have gone over my head? Even in the last 6 months.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, then.
Alright, back
And
again.
you head, you head to the hot springs and have an enjoyable bath and some refreshment and a glass of wine with Zachariah, and then you two hit back to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Roll at advantage.
Thank God. Watch, it's gonna be a 2 and a 4.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, that's
much
much better.
Oh, good.
18.
Yeah, he got a 6.
He's a little worn out.
This is letting you do work this time.
He is so overwhelmed by your
Let's try that again.
by your beauty and sexual prowess that all he can do is lay there.
For a second there, I thought she was going to say, but you're brutal.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, go look up a Futurama clip called Death by Schnoo Schnoo. You're welcome. That one I do know is a real thing.
Now roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Next on T.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad Tim's not here tonight.
Next on TRG.
Oh gosh, and all I can think of is that Amy and Sheldon scene.
Oh god.
He's letting you do all the work this time, yes.
Sweetheart, your scale is falling apart.
My scale, you know what, I give up. It falls off on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Rogan!
Yeah.
What are you doing? Speak to me!
I'm going to approach the table that the figure is sitting at,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to ask to sit down on this table. At this table. I was going to sit down. Well,
Is there something I can help you with? And she's leaving her hood down.
I was told I was to meet someone here. I'm not sure if they match your description or not.
Life is full of disappointments, isn't it?
If you don't mind, and I describe the lady that I was supposed to meet in her summer
Attire?
Mm-hmm.
You're searching too then, aren't you? And she pulls her hood partway down, and it's Lysine, and puts her hood back up. I've been following rumors as well. I think this woman, there's been reports of her out in the fields, in the water. At first I thought maybe she was an evil spirit, or maybe some bored fae, but could it be that she's some form of displaced deity seeking vengeance?
I hope she's not seeking vengeance. But as to your other comment, I cannot rightfully say.
Nothing makes sense. The shrines of Marasa being defaced. I think my best course of action is to finish my training. I'm losing my voice a lot. And go to where this all started.
The Void?
Yes.
That's actually where we're headed as well in the morning.
Most priests and priestesses in Marasa, they used to go there all the time and make pilgrimages, but that's fallen out of style. I didn't even know it was a thing until I was researching. But there's a cipher I found that said, yes, it had that symbol of the crossed keys, but no gates, but it referred to lineage. It was a key in a book. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
A key to a book?
Yes, the book was a tome on family lines and lineages. And the number of keys represented, number of children, but it was always the male children that had the keys by their names. Seeing that by The symbol of Marasa makes no sense as she had twin daughters.
This tome, where might it be right now?
It's gone. I took it from the library. I brought it back to my quarters to study it. I took a break. I went to go do the trials down and I came back and it was gone and there was just this in its place. And she pulls out from her pocket that all women use a silver coin with the gates and the keys.
Do I feel anything from this one?
It feels the same as all of these coins have felt the same.
Just not
Like the
quite
coins
right.
themselves aren't evil, but there's just a hint of something not right.
Like an overlay?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of like LaCroix. It's, you know, hint of a slice of strawberry was wafted over it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But that's the only other sense that's on there is just that.
Yeah, it's real faint. I heard rumors, so I thought to come here, but
Not to alarm you, but that feels like all the other coins that I've come across thus far.
there's more?
Yeah. I don't have one on me currently, but there were 2 more that we came across. And they do not feel right.
I feel like there's something else I should remember about this, and I don't. And as she shakes her head, her hood falls back. And the attention of about a third of the tavern is now on your table. As she quickly replaces her hood, it's a bit too late. As one of the drunken sailors comes over, puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "Ah, how much for a night with your sister?"
About this much.
Roll me a strength check. Or athletics. Go ahead and use athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be a 19.
You break his nose on the table. And this upsets about 6 of his friends, who stop drinking and start walking your way.
I'm going to slowly pull off my glove. So, if anybody else wants to make any comments about my sister.
Roll intimidation.
Not so good. So that would be 11?
And 2 of them kind of back up a little bit. And then Lysine stands and turns and begins to walk towards them. And when she gets about 5 feet away, you hear a crack of thunder as all of them go flying back.
Do I get
Thunder wave.
Okay.
No, you were safe.
Okay.
Somehow you were unaffected.
Oh, okay.
She made sure to have that. And between the symbol on your hand and her display of power, they decide that drinking is the better part of valor.
Okay.
I think I'm going to leave now.
I think I will accompany you. For a
Good
little
plan.
bit.
Much appreciated.
Are you going to the Temple of Lysine?
What's that?
Somebody can use some help.
Temple of, you mean Lyrical? And you get less than half a block out, and you see a halfling come around the corner, looking around. And upon seeing Lysine, he looks relieved. And the 2 of them begin to bicker about her sneaking off, going somewhere without him, her being able to take care of herself, and all sorts of other things that you're not sure whether or not you should stick around for.
If you are quite secure here, I will go on my own.
The halfling stops with you. Thank you. Finn.
Rogith.
Huck.
Come talk. Oh gosh, that's ingrained.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to make a small slip of the tongue.
Okay.
Rogith.
Lysine tilts her head. Huh.
Just because of everything that's happened.
Yeah. And she immediately recites this litany of, I just lost it, the genealogy of the knights and comes across that name. Were you named after him?
Let's just say it's very distant to me at this point in time.
Ah, well, distant relation, of course. It'd be generations back. And she gets very sidetracked immediately on genealogy, and you can watch Finn's eyes glaze over a bit. Thanks again for the help. I'll get her home from here. She's stubborn, and as soon as an idea strikes her. Mine either, but I pretend. And he kind of puts his arm around her, and they make a really goofy-looking couple as they walk off. As she's about 6 inches taller than him.
Okay.
But there seems to definitely be some affection there.
Fair enough.
And then where are you going to go from the Ducky? You said the Temple of Marasa?
Yeah.
Perfect. Are you going to pass the night there?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Eric, you were going to pass the night out in the field?
Yep.
All right. And you were going to sleep or stay awake?
I will sleep. I will
Okay.
have Erebus keep an eye out as best she can, but yeah, we're going to sleep. I am going to set up I'm going to set up a bit of a perimeter in case
Okay.
anything gets near me. I'm going to have strings. Do I have enough for this?
I'm going to say you probably do.
Oh yeah, I do. I have 5 small bells, so I'm going to set up some strings around.
Okay.
With a bell on each string, making a perimeter at about 20 feet out.
Okay.
So if
Perfect.
but the strings are only going to be about 5 inches off the ground.
Okay. Okie dokie.
That
So,
way, in case one of the rats comes through, I'll know. If anybody
Yeah.
walking comes through, I'll know.
I don't even want to know. And your night goes passably well. About 3 in the morning, you feel Erebus swings beating against your face. And she kind of nudges you with her head, and she's
lift my
looking
head.
towards the tree line.
I'll lift my head and look.
And there's a woman approaching.
And what does this woman look like?
She is barefoot in a white chemise with long blonde hair, and very blonde, like lighter than Sam's blonde.
Mustering all the abilities I have to disappear into the nothing, I'm going to scoot about 20 feet off to the side, still staying within the farmer's field and as low as possible.
Okay.
That would be a 17.
A 17?
Yes, she has bare feet. Yes, she has bare feet.
Her feet are naked. Twisted, this is all your fault. And thank you. Erebus's feathers kind of puff out like she's very not happy and aggressive. The woman walks forward almost to your belt line and kind of casually looks around and then just stands there. And after about 30 seconds, you hear, in a very melodious voice, I know you're here. Don't be frightened of me. I've not come to bring you harm.
Yep.
I'm going to watch.
You and your companions, you're headed in the right direction. For indeed, I did not fall. Well, that's not quite accurate. We fell. But we did not die. We've been trapped at the bottom of the void. However, my sister takes after our father. And there are those who would rise up to worship her. If she is not dealt with, all will be lost. I can only appear in brief manifestations. My power is waning. Will you not come out and speak with me? Erebus is all sorts of puffed up and not happy. But you can't see any reason. Your undead meter isn't going off.
But my bird is telling me otherwise.
Yeah.
So I am going to stay where I am.
Have it your way. But know when you come to the void, there is all sorts of evil, and it will continue. My name is Anaphel, and my sister, Alophel, must be dealt with.
So I can't write down.
We are unable to leave this place. Yeah, Twisted, I'm just gonna survive. Thanks for noticing.
What a kind gentleman he is.
I am using the last of my power to try and keep my sister in slumber. But until she's slain, these evils won't stop.
Great, we have to go kill a deity.
And then you watch her fade.
Once she is completely gone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to where she was standing and check to see if there's anything there.
There is not. There is no footprints.
I'm looking
There's
more
no
for a
coin. There's
Any
nothing.
Any indication of passage?
None.
Okay. Well, that was odd.
But you have that weird feeling, and Erebus is just making all these angry bird noises, and
I'm going to reacquire my bells and string and head back into town.
okay, it's about 3:30 in the morning at this point.
Yeah, right.
I'll show you after.
It's not a bad one.
The world may never know. And where are you headed, Eric?
I am going to go and find Adrian.
You're gonna find a what?
Adrian.
Okay.
Adrian.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Adrian. Yo, Adrian! Ugh. You see a couple guards on their round, but otherwise the city is fairly quiet at this time.
It's the power of fun.
Really? I kind of approve. Oh dear. Do you know where to seek out?
You said over at the academy.
Yep. So you make your way there, and no one is at the desk at this hour.
Is there some sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
Directory?
That's the word. Thank you.
There is, and there's offices, and you do see
Kept coming back to index.
under the wizard's wing, there's an office with the initials AG.
All right, the Attorney General is this way. I'm going to meander that direction.
All right, Parisa. After your endeavors, are you guys going to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any conversation you want to have with him?
I will.
You even know his last name.
The DM never gave that to me.
Phaedra didn't think it was important either. You're good.
What he was he in? Was he included in the conversation with Parisa's mother?
Emily?
Right. Yeah.
He was there for part of it. The beginning part, and then he had to go return to his post.
That's what I thought. So I will.
Ooh, flannel, yeah. But it's gotta be the dark blue jeans, not the faded ones.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Kind of a James Bond look, maybe, Stoneforge? Sorry, go ahead.
I will let him know that we are going to be leaving come the morning. But that I would be happy to see him again when we return. But that might be some time from now.
I will miss you.
I'll miss you too. Aww.
And he...
Oh gosh, Priest is a Disney princess.
All you're missing is the
You know, don't be bummed out. That just means you can get a lightsaber at some point.
Right.
Or you can dress in drag.
Or both, because Disney has those standards. He considers...
And so Darth Maul.
Oh gosh, when he pulls out his lightsaber, fabulous! I can't.
As he starts doing that.
Oh, this is getting
Moving
downhill.
forward.
I need another crystal. This
Then-
one just doesn't match the color of my eyes.
He excuses himself for a moment, and you see him go whisper something to a priestess who smiles and takes off. Well, and then he returns.
Oi.
I would stay this night with you. And in the morning I will not go to my post until I see you safely off.
Aww.
And as long as you are within the walls of Silas, you will be my lady and I will treat you as such.
Aww.
Then you cuddle like a boss. Will do, Twisted. Some nights it's just kind of the theme that goes. Usually I'll call something if it gets a little crazy out of the blue.
There can be only one.
Keep talking. Alright. Holy crap. Okay, tonight was weird. It was fast and slow at the same time. But we started with combat, so that was kind of goofy. Rogoth.
Yeah.
Lysine has been escorted safely back by Finn. You go to the Temple of Marasa and pass the evening there. I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Huh. 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
You have nightmares.
Okay.
For the first part of the night, you are tossing and turning. You have that same vision of the twins being cast down into the void. And you get this visage of a very strong, attractive-looking humanoid man
Okay.
that has a stab wound in his shoulder, in the back of his shoulder. I've not fallen so easily. And you watch as the entire city is razed, as this plague and these waves of ichor just take over the entire land, and you wake up in just a cold sweat.
Well, that was unnerving.
It's about 3 in the morning, and get some water, splash it on your face. The rest of the night goes peaceful.
Okay.
But it was one of those dreams that was so real that when you wake up, it took you a minute to figure out which one was dream and which one was reality.
Okay.
Icky ichor, yes.
Of course.
Right, Vistra? Krabby, I'll get you a picture. I actually have someone helping me with the appearance of him. But he has to have long hair, because that's like a prerequisite for me, so. It has to be well kept.
I was about to say, as long as it's well kept.
Yep. You had to ruin it. Ooh.
Roger Moore, all the way.
So I have a confession to make. I've never, ever seen a single James Bond movie.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
They're not that bad. I have seen every single one of them at least a dozen times each because my dad would watch them over.
I've always wanted to,
there
but my
one
parents
with,
wouldn't let me.
We will have
Did
to. We'll have to have
Was
a
there
James
one
Bond
thing
night
like a really,
We
really
will.
old one?
because
I thought he only
Okay.
did one. I thought he
Yeah.
did the
Well, for my
original
next birthday, we
pilot.
can
Yeah.
do one.
I thought I did too. I have a whole bunch of the James Bond ones, so if you guys want to,
Ooh.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce was a good one, but I like more.
Sean Connery will be.
Sorry, moving forward. Eric, you are the only one not sleeping, so you go to this office, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
And you see that there is a light still burning from under the door. And then the door opens. Yes, what is it? Who are you, a student? I told you the scores on the exams are the scores on the exams. Aren't you too old? I'm sorry, do I know you?
Nope.
Oh, well, why are you here? The privies are that way.
I'm here because I wish to assist William Cuthbert.
And he opens the door the rest of the way and ushers you in. William Cuthbert was a good lad. I tutored his older brother. I was at their home estate for many, many years. But they'd too many stairs. These old knees couldn't take it. So I came to the city to make it easier. And where do they put my office? The top floor. If I didn't know how to fly, this would be a bother. Oh, I suppose I could have just flown up the stairs there. Huh. I knew the answer was right underneath me this whole time. Now, what sort of trouble has young William gotten himself into now?
None.
Well, then why does he need your help?
I wish to be able to communicate.
Has he found a woman? It's not a woman, is it?
James Bond to
That's
Harry
the worst
Potter
kind of
knock on the door.
He is taking on his task to go to the temple, but soon after he will be working on a similar mission that I am going on, and I would like to keep him apprised of the situation as best I can. However, communication at a distance is something I am not familiar with.
Have you tried shouting?
I cannot shout from here to the Temple of Hylor.
Oh, good point. Well, Hylor may hear you, William may not. Sight always was better than his hearing. Well,
I can taste sound.
I think I can find something. Hold on, let me...
She plays D&D too.
And you watch as he is moving stuff around, and his
Wait,
office
you're looking for me?
is nothing if not organized chaos.
Here's my
He
magical
and you-
needs the dice for his wild magic surges.
You watch as, well, I think I can fix this. Jethro, come help me with this. And out of the shadows in the corner, you see a large pit bull that looks very much like Dozer come slowly plodding out and then sit next to him and lean his head against Adrian's leg.
wolf.
Adrian
A bull
leans.
that looks like Dozer named
Yes.
Jethro.
Yes. Adrian leans down, scratches his ears absent-mindedly. Oh, yes, and no, I have the solution. Thank you. And he pats him on the head, and the dog turns and plods back to his corner, where you see a pile of blankets. I can spell these two things, and you should be able to send short messages back and forth. And he begins to chant and cast, and I have to roll for the stupid thing because the spell is being cast. Where's the other one?
Oh my goodness. You are such a child.
What?
I'm so
He's
excited.
excited.
Oh my gosh, you are a child.
Oh.
Oh, there it is, right in front of me. 5,883.
And scrolling.
Screw.
Oh gosh, what are the chances of us getting the same effect?
If Patrick was here, he would tell us.
What?
1 in 10,000?
Never mind.
Okay.
5,000 what?
5,883.
Alright. That brings us to... Oh, this is going to be a fun one. 5,883.
Yes. What is it?
Oh no.
You're going to hate me for this.
How are you?
The target has numerous stigmata and attracts countless disciples.
What?
The target of the spell has numerous stigmata and gathers countless disciples. So however you wish to determine that effect on the sending spell that is being cast on the item,
It will start to bleed randomly, and everybody worships it.
or maybe it has a sound that it generates. But the item,
Roll me percentile, Eric.
54.
Jimmy, man, this is the Magic Burst. It's a new toy that you guys get to play with your D scales.
I have a list of 10,000 random magical effects that can happen when you guys use the Magic Burst function.
Oh, shize. Okay, I know how this is going to work.
10,000 random effects. So we don't know what's going to happen. In this case, the wizard cast a spell, and the target of its spell has stigmata and will gather countless disciples.
As Adrian finishes casting, he goes, well, I think it works, but that felt weird. Alright, well, that should do it for this one.
Items, I don't have a commands feature, it's items.
Your body's broken.
Mine's broke. Oh, because there was 2 eyes in magic. That's why it didn't work twisted. Well, let me have something of yours. I'll give this one. Well, no, hold on. I got another one around here, and he finds another stone that's near identical. And
there we go.
now I need to cast this one. Again?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's Let's see what this one gives us.
1,421.
1421.
Yep. Yep. 1421.
That one is
Player disadvantage. Next player.
the caster owes his life.
TM advantage.
The caster owes his life to someone who will not be born for centuries.
Huh?
He's his own grandpa.
I owe my life to you, but you're not going to be born for centuries.
So the
That's
preservation
gonna
of your
be
mind
interesting.
is.
That's gonna be interesting.
So that's why he's working with the
Jeez.
puppets.
Everything is completely. Everything's on the table right now. Stuff has been fired off. Well, here, and he gives you 2 round stones. They're malachite orbs. Well, let's test them out here. You're young. You take this one. Go walk down the hall, and
In between the 2 orcs.
if you tap the orb twice, you know, like if you're like, and then you try and speak into it, it should come through to the other side. I added a vibrate function in case it's an
I'm
inopportune
going
moment.
to start walking out of the room. Yes, we created a Philip Fry scenario. I'm going to walk out of the room
Okay.
and out of the academy.
This is my
Okay.
invention.
And once I get outside the door, I'm going to look at the stone. Is this thing on?
Can you hear me now?
And after a moment, your stone vibrates a little bit, and you hear,
You got me.
"I could hear ya. It worked." Wrong voice.
There's some nice haunches.
I can hear ya. It worked. Come on back. Jethro, don't lick that. Your tongue will be blue for a week again.
Mm-hmm.
Better than green.
And you make your way back, and sure enough, he tells you that
Oh gosh.
if
Gabs, Raj and Howard, long distance kissing.
if you tap the stone twice, you can send a message. If the stone vibrates, you must tap it once to receive the message, or you must say receive. If it's an inopportune moment, you can store a short message. Like if you're fighting, why am I going back to that voice? Probably because I'm tired. If you're fighting, and I can't even remember what voice I used for him. I am
Don't worry about
tired.
it.
That's all good.
If you're fighting, you know, it'll hold the message for a couple hours.
She just invented voicemail.
Yep.
Cool!
Just don't
To access your voicemail,
just don't
please
let your
press 1.
voicemail box get full.
Do I have to enter a PIN number?
No. It'll
If you
register
include the
your.
callback message.
It'll only respond to you.
Okay.
And this one will only respond to William now.
Okay.
I had some of his hair left over. I made it work.
Okay. I'll be up in a moment.
Okay.
And I will go gather the second stone.
Okay.
Thank the man for his help. And donate 5 gold to his fund.
Wonderful. I need you to roll it.
Thank you very much for the sub, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Wait. Okay.
I need you to roll a perception, Thaco.
23.
Nice.
Very nice. When you are speaking into this stone, when you are finished and you go to walk into the academy, you notice that there's a couple birds that fly down near you.
I'm in a fucking Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Shiny.
And Nerevis seems a little more affectionate than normal.
Shiny.
Okay.
Wanna be shiny.
I can't make a crow noise. And yeah.
I'll make my way inside. And grab the stone.
Alright.
If Darian was here, she could do it.
Mm-hmm.
She does the creepy one.
I know, that's the point.
Alright, we are slowly gonna wrap. You guys wake up the next morning, and do you all go find one another?
Yes.
Mhm.
Where are you going to find one another?
I'll go to the embassy, because I'd like to say goodbye to my mother before we leave.
Before you head that way, when you wake up, you roll over and realize Zachariah isn't there.
Oh.
But to your relief, he returns a few moments later.
We had breakfast.
Not with breakfast, with a dagger made out of what looks like a horn.
Oh. Neat.
Oh.
What?
He just gave you human horn.
What?
Futurama.
No.
You'll have to see.
No.
No? Okay. Thank you, Stoneforge. You got it.
I wanted to be able to protect you, and I can't go with you. So this is the best I can do. May it keep you safe on your journeys.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lady Parisa. And he gives you a very nice kiss.
Yay.
I don't know, like, they should be taking notes. I'm throwing you all I can here.
Oh, wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna get hit.
Alright. It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this. You guys all go for breakfast. Do you share your encounters from the previous night?
Yes.
And
That's 2 yeses and a no.
They don't need to know.
Well, too much information there.
Judging by how stiff she is walking, I think she had a great encounter last night, too.
I'm not stiff. The beds are very comfortable.
Mm.
On that note,
We should probably speak with your mother about this as well.
so when we return, we will be having a conversation with Lady Emmeline. There will be more conversation with this William Cuthbert fellow. And the party will set out on a journey to the Void of the Gods, where apparently not all things that were perceived dead may be dead.
We're all gonna die!
Have a great night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank
we
you,
do have
guys.
a couple announcements. Thaco.
First, big thank you to Syrinscape for the sounds that we use for our stream. Second, there is not going to be a stream tomorrow.
Correct.
So, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you on Wednesday for some sort of trip into a ghostly place called Barovia.
Oh, that's right. Wednesday is Strahd.
Yep.
Gotcha. No, we need a family day. We need a day.
Thank you once again, everybody. We are also finalizing plans for what the giveaway is for having reached our sub goal.
Yes.
We are also going to, still on timer. We are also going to see about putting a couple extra tidbits into it to celebrate the fact that it's Christmas and our 1-year anniversary is coming up in January.
Woohoo!
So,
Has it really been a year?
it's
Yeah.
been a year.
Wow, you
In
guys,
about
that's
6
crazy.
weeks. In about 6 weeks. So, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful
you,
night.
guys.
Thanks,
Have a good night,
guys.
guys.
Bye. 9. Light sources.